シチズンズ・オブ・アースなんですけれども、今回のカテゴリーが 2%、奏者の方が銀達2さん、 PC の方で、プレイされるそうです。こちらのゲームね、多分海外のSteam で配信はされてますね。日本語は対応してないので、もしかしたらちょっと日本でやったことある方は少ないかもなんですけども、解説が次のゲームはちょっといらっしゃらないので、もしご存知の方とかやったことあるよって方は、解説とかしていただけると大変ありがたいなと思います。でもしちょっとマイク使えないんでっていう場合でもチャットの方で解説していただければ、助かります。大変助かります。ちょっと読んだりとかもするので、ぜひお願いします。はい、というわけでちょっと裏作業をしてまいりますので、ちょっと一旦ミュートの方させていただきます。
Welcome back. This is RPG Limit Break, and that Hoshio Mirohito RNG was brought to you by Twitch because we are sponsored by Twitch. And we are supporting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And they are a grassroots mental health organization whose work is focused around 3 pillars: education, support, awareness, and advocacy. Well, what does that mean? Well, advocacy is NAMI engaging in federal advocacy and supports NAMI states organizations in their state-level advocacy efforts. And we also have some bid wars for our upcoming game, some of which need to be entered at the very beginning of the game. So for Citizens of the Earth, the mother name, Toriel is winning at $130, Hope is at $50, and Mom is at $25. For the school mascot, Morgana is at $116.01, and Crazy Dog is at $20. For the sea captain, Doodles is winning at $120, Arby's is at $65, and Squoot is at $40. For the vice president's name, Cave Johnson is at $305, and Gintatsu 2020 is at $25. And if you want to get that name in, then you're going to have to do it right now because that needs to be entered at the start of the game. And the Citizens of the Earth, to name the brother, Azrael is winning at $125, Naki is at $50, and Luigi is at $25. And we have a donation from Jim239 doing a good summary of Hoshio Mirohito, also known as the Stargazers, saying, "Stargazers, that sure was a thing." And we have $170 from Old Tom Smith, who says, "Here's the match I promised. It's for a good cause, so I even matched the donation that got it backward by mistake." Special thanks to RNG for keeping the donation window open. We have $10 from Daniel Jones, who says, "I looked in on the stream, saw the gameplay and the estimate, and immediately realized I made a mistake." $25 from Asmodek. "Keep up the crazy commentary, because I sure don't know what's going on." We have $25 from Stoltelheim 163, who says, "Was going to couch for this, but my throat is shot today. I'm beginning to think that was a good thing." $10 from Charlotte, who says, "Sorry, I would have donated earlier, but my walk speed to my computer is slow as it is in Hoshio Mirohito, and my computer is invisible for no reason. Thank you." $50 $50 from your main man Drew saying, "This is an amazing game, 10 out of 10." And if you disagree with that donation, just remember that he didn't specify what the 10 out of 10 was. We have $15 from Kusoge Queen Devil Ray. And she says, Hoshio Miruhito has always been a great highlight in my Kusoge presentations. I played this for 8 straight hours on a stream, and thankfully you're finishing it in a lot less than that. How much do I have to donate to make Brosencha play through this? Well, you'll just have to ask him directly, Devil Ray. We have $15 from Theronia. Perfect game, perfect run. Thank you, everyone. A $10 anonymous donation saying, "Dowolf, you're the man. Your friend Tyler." And the rest of the SC Discord. We even have a few super highlight donations to catch up on. We have $10 from Faizu, well-known in the Kuso Grande community. "Hey, Brosencha!" No terrible puns here. Don't worry. It's a joke! Mike, enjoy going from space from the fantasy world, and I look forward to seeing you fighting the end boss from the wrong game. Super Highlight is special like that.
はい。
We have $10
というわけでですね。
who says, "It's super highlight. Shame I can't watch this live, but I'll see the VOD later.
失礼。
Maybe I'll even get to
次
hear
の
the
ゲームは
donation
です
read
ね、
then."
ちょっと言いにくい。シチズンズ・オブ・アースです。こちらは、調べてもほとんど英語の記事しか出てこなくて、あんまりよくわからなかったんですが、アトラス USA っていうところが発売したマザーライクなモダン RPG らしいですね。
You should check out her work at jazabu.com. JAZAABOO.com.
Steam とか、発売しているハードが結構いっぱいあって、Steam、Wii U、3DS、PS Vita、PS4 っていう風にあるので、結構いろんなねハードで遊べます。で、システム的には副大統領となってパン屋さんとか先生とか40人に及ぶ一般市民たちと一緒に戦っていくゲームだそうです。40人っていう。そう、アトラスなんですけど、日本語版はないみたいです。ありがとうございます。ダイジェストの方ですね、現在、ジ・エルダースクロールズ5、スカイリムまで作成済みなので、ぜひね、見逃したものがある方は、ダイジェストの方ご確認ください。あ、パブリッシャーなんですね。じゃあ、作ったのはまた別っていう意味です。
Hi, all the beautiful people in the crowd I'm deeply missing this year. You're all great.
で、なんか、スチームのページを翻訳すると、スチームのページというか、シチズンズ・オブ・アースのサイト、ウィキペディアを翻訳すると、なんか、世界の副大統領なんですよね。すいません、失礼しました。大丈夫ですかね、これで。副大統領っていうのはそのアメリカのというわけではなくて、なんか世界のっていうお話らしいです。で、ちょっと待ってくださいね。アンチョコが作れていないので、翻訳による解釈なので大変ちょっと ずれている可能性があるので、あんまりちょっと鵜呑みにしないでいただきたいんですけれども、なんか地球の副大統領っていう感じっぽい感じなんですよね。で、その敵の人たちが一応いて、その人たちをその副大統領が率いる市民たちと一緒にではなく、副大統領は頑張れって感じで指示を出す感じで、市民の方たちがその敵と戦うっていうことらしいです。国連なんかちょっと翻訳なんであんまり実はよくわからないんですよ。で、あと副大統領っていうのが書いてあるんで、本当じゃない、大統領は一体何やろうっていう謎があるんですよね。調べた限りではちょっとよく分かんなかったので、もしちょっとでも分かるってストーリーだけでも分かるとかなんかあったら大変ありがたいので、ぜひお声掛けください。で、ちなみに、このシチズンズ・オブ・アースなんですけども、これから走られる、銀達2さんなのかな、あれなんですよね、スピードランドトコムには1人の記録しか載ってなくって、1時間1分13秒っていう記録が1つある限りで、スピードランドトコムがうまくつながらないんでちょっと見えないんで、
LB to take a look at the designs, pick up the ones you want, and know that $4 from every t-shirt purchased
スピードランドトコム重いのか。
Remember, Yeti is spelled
1人しかちょっといなくて、お名前がなんか違うっぽいんですけど、なんかちょっとその辺はうまくリサーチできてないので。
And now we have Citizens of Earth with Gintatsu.
お、始まりましたね。そうです。ドネートの方の、お伝えをするの忘れてました。キャラクターの名前が、全部ドネートによって決まるということですね。テリヤキチキンさんありがとうございます。主人公の名前は星を見る人のソファー席で写真を撮っていたブロッセンティアさんの名前になりそうです。スーパーハイドライドで出てきたブロッセンティアさんはその方から来てたのかな。お、始まりました。Good luck.
Yes, it is Cave Johnson.
Cave Johnson. Okay, so you may have noticed before we got to the naming screen, some stuff went really fast. This game has a fantastic little feature that's a
副大統領の名前はケイブ・ジョンソンになる。
Yes, Johnsson.
So yeah, this game has a convenient fast forward feature for cutscenes. That's an N right there. All right, giddy up. Where are we going here? So, Mr. Cave Johnson. Oh, Damona's gonna get away. So basically, you know, it's our first day in office. We just got elected as the newly
ここでまず
vice
今
president
仲
of
間
the
に
free
した。
world. And now we need
ま
to
ず
name
この
one.
お母さんを仲間にします。
Sure thing. The mother will be Toriel.
お母さんの名前は
Yeah.
鳥
All right, cool.
鳥
That's the greatest
トリエル。
for the moment. All right. So yeah, right now we're just gonna go collect our family here. They're kind of here celebrating with
歩
us.
き方が
And,
ちょっと
we're
結
gonna
構
go
こ
find
う
out why there's some commotion going on outside.
風を切って肩で風を切って歩く感じですね。
Sure thing. It is
この方はブラザー。
I like where this is going already. That's RI.
It's
こうやって
actually,
多分
ASRI.
市民と一緒に戦って敵対勢力を
IEL.
Yes.
倒していく マザーライクのゲームっていうことなので、
You're grounded. Yes, indeed. We're gonna hear
ア
that
ズ
quite a
ア
bit.
ズラエル、
So, basically, we hear some commotion going on outside, and we come out to find a
兄
bunch of
弟
people picketing against us for some strange reason. And
ア
then
ン
we
ダー
say
テール
much
の
of
名
this
前なんですね。
tutorial
ちょ
is
っと
A,
アンダーテールはまだ履修してない
these
の
little
で
blue, orbs at the
分
bottom
かって
of
な
the
かったで
thing
す。
that
すい
says
ません。
energy.
あ、トリエルって
You
あの
do the
なんか
tutorial, you
白
start
い
with no
お母さん
energy
の
for
人
some
か。
strange reason. So we don't want that. We want the energy so we can smash this guy real
そうで
quick.
すね。この
And we're just
今
gonna
兄
do a
弟
little
とお母さん
fight
が仲間です
some
けど、まあ市
way
民
and
っていう
find
か
out
家
exactly
族
what's
ですも
going
ん
on.
ね。
They're
で、
all
こう
running away.
左下にこう副大統領が控えながらお母さんと兄弟にあの戦ってもらうっていう感じみたいですね。あ、デモ隊が敵なんですね。だいぶ風刺の効いた感じの。
But the mayor or the vice president's kind of confused here because they've got signs with his face crossed out. They also have no signs, so he's thinking it's like a double negative, like no, don't protest against me. But you know, that's obviously not the case. The thing about this game is there's a lot of humor in the dialogue. We're gonna miss a bunch of it because you know, we're skipping all the cutscenes, but if you really play through this game, you're gonna laugh quite a bunch.
そうなんですよね。デモを紙幣で鎮圧するゲームなんですよね。
ridiculously dense but also arrogant at the same time, and it just makes for a comical combination. Yeah, exactly. So now we're gonna get to the first.
で、今なんかトリエルブーストみたいなのがあったんで、もしかしたらそのパーティーメンバーとかでレベルアップ時のステータスに補正がかかるんかもしれないですね。この人は敵対議員とかなんでしょうか。これちょっと英語わかる人じゃないと本当に何もわからへんな。We want to gain enough energy that we can use a special strong attack with the brother by the time we get to this fight, and that fight went just amazing. 自らの手は汚してないけどがっつり殴ってるっていうちょっと。
So now.
やっとか。
Absolutely. Give it up. Give it up. So everybody just sort of scrambles, and that cop quickly told us that
テキストとかが政治を皮肉ってて面白いらしいということで、これなんかゲーム内容的に日本じゃ出せないのかなっていう感じは若干、何してんやろ。文字のちょっと送りが早くて。なんかなぜかレベルが上がった。あれかな、イージーとかにしたとかな。あ、ちょっとわかんないです。クエストか。普通になんか自然な敵ってないや。反対勢力じゃなくてこうその辺にいる敵の戦うんですね。
If you're unlucky, for some strange reason, the quest won't complete at the end of the fight. Don't ask me why. And you're going to have to do another fight and try and find him again. So ideally, we want to get him to appear in this fight, knock him around. At the end of this fight, the quest will complete. Stop summoning bees because they're blocking the way for him to appear. This is okay though. And these bees like to put up this little bubble. Sometimes the game will bug out and it'll still damage the bees. The bubbles sort of protect them. But
bug out.
Bug out, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Nice.
Also, the more enemies he has on screen, the increases the multiplier of XP. So it's actually not bad that these bees are being summoned.
Yeah, there's two types of experience in this game.
なるほど、環境問題、そうですね。そことはもうこれからはずっと戦っていかなくてはならないという意味で。
Mascot, where are you? Hello?
意味なんでしょうかね。
I'm here, so the mascot.
でも結構強いっていう。
So anyway, so everybody's got these special abilities, and the special ability of the school mascot is
バブル B 8なんか。
the difficulty, of course, and we're trying to gain extra levels in that so we can reduce it even further and make the game fairly trivial. The mother's special ability is just to give you advice on the game and tips. Where is this mascot? Like, hello? Hello, I'm getting some of that RNG from Hoshi.
That marathon lock.
結
So
構
the beginning
ウ
of
ィ
the
キ
game
の
may
方も
be
軽い内
slight
容しか書
grindy
い
as
て
we
なくて
gain these job levels. The brother has an ability. He works for FedUps. Can you please just
大統領の子供なんですか？
So he works for FedUps. He's sort of like the sister of the main character in Earthbound. You may see that there's a little bit of influence from Earthbound. This game is a bit of a love letter to Earthbound, and if you're familiar with Earthbound, you know that it was inspired by
これは
Utopia.
今はもしかして
So
稼
we're
ぎ
just going
を
to
してるんですかね。わざと今
knock
当
these
たって
guys
いっ
down.
てたように見
Hopefully
えるの
we'll
で
get that guy here. And the worst part is sometimes it'll just be really annoying, and you've got to take down.
泡と
the entire
ハチ
HP
は
of
そ
the
の
school
チ
mascot. His
ャ
HP
ッ
will
トの方でもおっ
essentially
しゃっ
be lower
てるよう
for
に
like
バ
2
ン
days.
ブルビー的なのにかかってるんでしょうか。バブルビー、
Please,
バンブ
hello.
ルビーで。
Where is he?
まあ、ちょっとバンブルビーっていうのが何かわかんないんですけど、あ、
There's
映
not too
画
much
です
RNG in
ね。
this run, but this is probably the
トラン
biggest
ス
source
フォー
of
マー
RNG,
シリー
and
ズの
it's
人気
just
キャラ
not
クターだそうで、
cooperating. I'm starting to wonder if
それ
I
にか
actually
かっ
picked
てるん
someone
でしょう
else or
か。
not. Yes, yes. Hello.
結構コミカルなキャラが多いですね。この鹿の電話のやつとか。
It's a telephone.
This is a telephone. Okay, so enemies in this game are absolutely hilarious. You watch carefully for their names because they're so good. This is
あ
a
の
bumblebee.
鹿電話のあの造形は
Bumblebee.
結構いいですね。可愛いですね。
Indeed.
あ
What
の
is going on here?
角のところが電話のあの引っ掛けるところになってるっていうのが。
And as you can see, the vice
いい発想や
There
な。
he is.
he is a,
There he is.
なんか変な人
Sorry,
出
I'm
てき
no,
た
no, you're fine. The vice president has a zero tolerance for
Ma-
bees.
マスコッツ
This
ス
game
ピ
is
リッ
also
ツ。
Pokemon in the
Yeah.
sense
なんで
that
しょう。
Pokemon and
マ
Robotech,
スコット
where
の
the vice
亡霊
president
的
doesn't
な。
actually fight. He just sends his peoples.
Yeah, I mean, he delegates the working class. I mean, that is his role.
Indeed.
大
So,
元
okay,
は
so
マ
we
ル
didn't
ハ
get
ナ
the
バ
quest,
チ
of
っ
course we didn't. So we're just gonna
て
go
いう
talk
の
to
が
this
いて、それとバブルでかけてるっていう感
Because
じなんで
bees
す
can
ね。
talk in this game.
おバブルビーがなんか言って
Okay,
る。
so I just had to share that. Some of my favorite dialogue in the game. It's just too funny. We won't be doing too much more of that, or any more of that. But I just had to share that one. It's just too funny. So now we didn't get it that first fight. So now we're gonna have to hope that he appears again. That's okay. We're gonna go for some level 6 strats here.
マルハナバチで検索をすると、
And
あ
we
の
just grounded that.
サジェストに可愛いが出てきますね。ちょっと虫苦手な方はあんまり検索しない方がいいですけど、なんかモフモ
Actually
フ
has
して
some
て
pretty
結
decent
構
music. Now we're just gonna
Cute.
have to hold off. Oh, please stop summoning the bees. Where's my mascot? Why are you doing this to me, game? So the way stats work, I have no idea. For some reason, there he is. No, the status effects in this game are very strange, in that they just sort of stack.
あ
But
え、
now
兄
you
弟の
see
人
this football
全体
helmet
攻
has a
撃を
little
して
bit
ま
of
した。
color on the bottom. As you get stronger abilities,
スキルで全体攻撃があるのかな。多分通常はグーで殴ってるやつですもん
Okay,
ね。
now if we're lucky, okay, he runs away.
プロボークとかってあったんで挑発とかもでき
So
るん
he's
ですか
running
ね。
away. If we're really lucky, the quest will complete by the end of this fight. But more than likely, we're gonna just keep hunting this guy down because the game is hating me right now. Ideally, you want him to appear in that very
こう
first
稼
fight.
ぎ
You
を
walk
してる
out
か
at
ら、
level
この
5.
2人が
Please,
基
we
本
go
的に
straight
メ
to
イン
the
火
boss
力に
fight.
なるんですかね。
No, it's just not rolling that way. Come on, baby. Oh, I knew you were gonna do this to me. I just knew it. It's not very
確か
often
に
that,
戦
it
闘
plays out
終
like
了
this.
後のリザルトっていうわけではなくってその敵を通した瞬間にレベル
Yeah,
が
we're
上がっ
just
て
gonna
ま
have
す
to
ね。
fight a few more
ちょっと変わった
while we wait.
変わった仕様ですね。
We'll do one more.
Got mad because mom's trying to ground everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Now there is no general attack in this game. Every attack is some sort of special ability. There's also no defense command, which is kind of annoying. And heal him again, and then protect again, and mascot will come sometime or another.
You just gotta speak it into the universe.
Mascot, please. We're trying to stay underestimate. Mascot, please. Okay, the telephone's gonna. Maybe we can do. No, that's just not gonna work.
Just use the telephone to call
Can we
the
use
mascot.
motherly advice?
Yeah, this is actually just
は
part of the
兄弟の方で
Okay,
な
well,
んか
whatever.
謎の画面が
That's fine. Maybe she'll whiff.
防御を上げまくってプロボークで挑発をしてお母さんと兄弟で殴っていくっていう感
Sure
じ
thing.
なんですかね。
Running out of enemies.
We have $50
資
from
格名前
Apple
テレ
Jack
フォンだったんですね。
says, I miss Tide Glide.
その辺もなんかシャレが効いてて可愛いですね。 あ、本当だ。
Are you
テレ
guys
テレ
okay
ホーン
over
になって
there?
ます。
Eh.
Mascot, please.
We have $5 from Shawnee, who says, "Hey
Wow.
Gin,
全体
everyone
攻
in the
撃してま
Zero
す
Dreams
ね。
Discord is rooting for you. Also, hi Palmer. Donation goes towards Gintatsu's choice."
Which is going to be White Mage, the White Mage run for Final Fantasy 1 TAS.
花が
Shawnee, by the way, is a runner of Azure Dreams, which is an amazing
C
RPG. Definitely check that out too.
It's definitely a PlayStation RPG.
It's amazing. Don't mess around.
バブル
Game
B
is-
バブル
the
B
Discord, the game, everything about it.
あ、
is
ちょっと
just
ね、花がね、多分一番最後に行動するせいで、
there's no school mascots. There's
Well,
一
no
瞬
no
で
fair, there's
見え
no
な
school
くなってしまう
mascot
の
here
で、
either.
No, I see
見
that. Yes.
見えにくいです。
I see that. Thank you. Thank you. Please.
I thought that was your job.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
Please.
This is actually
多
like
分
a lot of the
シーウィードっ
battle
ぽい
style and things
名
like
前
that
に見
have
える
very
けど、
modernized Earthbound kind of nod. The music in it
ソ
obviously
ープウィード、
slaps,
ソ
so
ープウィードですね。
it's a
バブル
if you
ビ
guys
ー
have the opportunity
と
to pick
ソ
up
ー
this
プウィー
game
ド。
even for casually, there's a lot of recruitable characters and stuff like that.
ソ
You
ー
can spend a lot
プ
of time having a really good
ビ
time.
ード。
So.
Yeah, there aren't very many non-recruitable NPCs.
バブル
NPCs in this
バブル
game.
B が泡だからみたいな感じなんでしょうね。
Game, please. Where is my friend? Come on. Come on, game, please. Why? Why are you doing this to me? This is, I knew this was going to happen. Just knew it. But it's cool. That's cool. We'll get amazing RNG and the rest of it. There isn't really any other negative RNG until look, he gained a job level. This is supposed to happen in the next dungeon.
This is just the recently
なんでしょう。
relevant grind.
There's a recruitable NPC. He's the camp
なん
counselor.
か節目っぽい
Yeah,
ア
we're
ビリ
just
テ
trying
ィ
to,
とか
you know,
覚えたん
marathon
でしょうか
safety
ね
and。all that. We're just trying to get to level 100.
Yep. Right now.
I guess we'll just stick with single attacks for now because apparently doing multiple hits is just
ソープ
not
ウ
my
ィード
favorite.
は実在するのかな。
Yeah, the
ちょっと
dialogue
調べたら
is just so good.
Look, let's just all
植
hope
物
that
は
we
なん
can
か
have
そう
family
出てくる
members
んです
willing
け
to
ど、
willing to
あ
lay
まりよく
themselves
わから
on
な
the
かっ
line the same way that ours are in this game, right? Like my mom would not do this. I'll tell you that right now.
Alright, we'll just nag that one. Just keep protecting. He'll show up sometime or another, I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely positive. Game, please. Look at the eyeballs on those bees, by the way. They're really buggy.
I love the green confetti floating in the background.
そうですね。結構しっかりレベリングを
Yeah, oh yeah.
してま
there
す
he
ね
is. Oh,
Get him.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you so
Get him.
bad. You're gonna get pummeled.
I think there's a mascot that at least
Get
we
him.
all have
Oh,
one mascot.
he's
we
going down.
want
This
to
is it. We
destroy.
got this. We got
1位
this.
の
Get
方
wrecked,
の
Fry
動
guy. That's it.
画
Oh my god, if he
見
survived
てる
with 1 HP
感
in
じ
this
多分
continue,
この後ボス
I
戦
don't know
が
what
あ
I would have done.
っ
So all the
て
leveling was
Okay.
deliberate so that we could just take him out real quick.
Yeah, we're
そ
actually
れに向け
you know,
て
we're
って
in a
い
really
う
good
感
spot
じなんでし
level
ょうか
wise
ね。
now. So
Yeah, if we hit. Oh no.
チ
we're
ャー
not
ト
gonna
が
go
変わ
level
ってる
7,
可
but
能
man,
性
it was
が
gonna
あ
be
るので
close. It was
わ
gonna be
からないんですけど
close.
も。
Okay, whoo, look at that. We can continue
あ、
this
そう
game. Remember
で
we
すね。
were.
なんか1位の方とチ
That was
ャ
it.
ート
Yeah, right.
が
That was the
そもそも
Absolutely.
違
Well,
う。
return to
え
him. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm totally lost. I've wandered so far into this forest looking for enemies. I don't even know what to do anymore. Here we go.
今現
Okay,
在は
cool.
2
Look at this.
人
So now we got
お
the
母さん
second
と
boss
兄
of
弟
the
だけ
game.
で
I don't know if
Ah,
you had this when
こいつですね、
you
ボス
were
です
or
ね。
maybe even still exists today, but
こいつを
uh,
倒すため
you ever
に
see those like bottles of honey that were shaped
レベ
like
リ
a
ングを
bear?
してますね。
That's what this is right here.
Oh.
It's that little honey bear.
マスコットを倒したかったんですね。
He looks a little bit aggressive than my
あ
honey.
いつが経験値いっぱい持ってるモン
Oh
スター
man,
とかなんでしょ
he's
うか。
halfway to being a raptor.
結構さっ
Oh,
くり倒
level
せましたね。
7. Totally, I've never seen this before. By
Yeah.
the way, just in all the runs I've done, I've never.
I mean, he finishes the game at level 6. So.
All right, so turns out the manager's not here, but we found the keys to Moonbucks off that bear.
黄色いね。
Why he had
何
it.
や
So
何やら
this
を
is
想
in
起
cahoots
さ
with
れ
the
させ
manager.
る熊の人が
So we're gonna head
倒
back
し
to
て
town and head over to
レ
the
ベリングは
Moonbucks,
終
recruit
了
our
という
little
ことで
frog guy,
次の
and
ところ
break the
に
game
行くみたい
finally.
ですね。
And there's the weather lady. She does some cool effects like
あ
because she's not only the weather lady, she's the weather god. And
ー、
she
レベ
knows
ルでフラグがアンロックされる。
No.
なんでしょう。
Okay, school mascot's
あ、
name,
なんか
please.
マスコットに名前が付けられますね。
I'm just like, let's hurry to
と
some-
は
The name is actually Nep Nep. Nep dash Nep. So
Oh,
NEP dash NEP.
There are no dashes.
Okay, then I guess just make a space.
Okay, we're gonna all capitals or lowercase.
マスコットの名前はネプネプになります。
I just wanted to make sure, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay. Nep Nep, this is totally appropriate. Where's a P? Don't know how to
で
spell the alphabet.
1位の方の動画を見てる感じでは、そのもう一人多分パン屋さんの主人かながすでに仲間になってましたね。バブル B を狩るとかの時点で。なのでちょっとでレベルが低い状態で戦ってたので、こっちはもしかしたらちょっと稼ぎが長いけど安定4なのかもしれないです。
And now we're going to experience, look at this, it's just insane how strong we are. We're going to experience the first crazy ability. So pay very close
こいつは何やろ、ミキサーでいいのかな。
Boom. So
で
we're just using the ability that
か
increases the experience we get
た
at the end of
た
combat.
あ
So we'll get a little bit of a bonus.
コーヒーミルですかね。
Now just pay attention. So the first enemy is going to give us what? 15 experience? Okay, that's cool. And then the experience
コー
bonus
ヒーミルなのか
is going
な。ま
to
あ、で
give
も
us an additional
この透明のところに入ってるのはコー
something
ヒー
above
豆ですもんね、多分ね。
15 to 68. Cool. Insane. Insane. It's less like, I don't know what the exact number is. I don't know if it differs, but it's pretty close to like 700%. Ridiculous. So we'll get on a little bit of the rough and tumble. All the abilities in this game have
ネプネプ
hilarious
が増えたこと
names.
Yeah.
で
Sorry, go on.
No, no, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
The mom's got things like lecture, spanking. You know, the brothers got like rough and tumble, wrestle. I think there's a noogie in there somewhere.
Well, those are the best.
Indeed. So boom. So we're just gonna grind out a little. We don't really care about the character experience.
Nep
It'll be
Nep
nice and
結構
everything
強
like
いです
that.
ね。
But what we're looking for is job experience.
カフェイン抜き
And
の
job experience
デ
has
カ
an
フ
exponential
ェ
multiplier.
イネーター
So
の
say
文
I
字。
kill one
なるほ
enemy,
ど、あり
I'm
が
gonna
とうご
get
ざい
nine
ます。
job experience. If there were 2 enemies, I'd get 27, and so on and so forth. So I want as many large groups as possible so we can get the job levels a lot quicker. So there may be times where I intentionally sort of slow down to try and draw enemies into a bigger group. Not this guy though. We're just gonna slam on through this guy.
そうですね、もうなん
So
か
angry.
すごいアメリカンって感じが
Because。he can't. Yeah, no doubt. This is because he doesn't actually have fingers. He can't really pick things up. He can only scoop beans,
Oh yeah.
put inside his head jar.
稼ぎをしたおかげが結構
This
もう
game,
敵
you
サク
notice
サ
when I
ク
get into the combat,
しますね。
there's like a slight tint to the color. It tints blue. Much like Earthbound, if you get hit from behind, you'll get like the red
一応副
swirl.
大統領で大統領の
Just
息
standard damage.
子
So we're just gonna burn
だ
through
そう
these
なんで
guys.
すけども、目的自体は
He's got our back,
ちょっ
which is
と
good to know
わ
because
からない。
you need somebody who's always got your back.
うん
Yep,
なんか
no doubt.
その
I
なん
love-
でしょう。
No, no. Oh my god. I got stuck on a pixel. Got stuck on a pixel. That's okay. This
一
poor
応
guy
な
doesn't
んか
have
ス
hands
チ
either.
ーム
I
の
feel
説
bad
明を
for
翻
him.
訳した感じだと
People,
40人
running
集める
around
と
roboticizing
か
everybody.
書いてあるので、40人人を集めたら勝ち終わりとかそういう感じなんでしょうか。
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay, so we want to take out this guy in the middle first, and then you're gonna hit everybody else. So these
スチー
little
ムの
buttons on the sides, when you
す
hit
べて
them,
の
they
レビュー
turn
の
into
評価では
into the one
非常に
you
好評と
normally
はなっ
I
て
told
ま
you
す
this。was Pokemon. And we missed, of course, because why would the game just let me have some free fights here? Boom! Look at, we're so powerful. We killed that guy before he could even evolve. That's fantastic. So we're just gonna knock
Java
this guy out.
Bean.
He's gonna change immediately. Or for some reason he's not gonna change, but it doesn't matter. It just makes it a little bit easier. I'll take that experience. That's fine. Well done, team.
なんか名前の付け方も結構シャレが
So
効
I
い
don't
て
know
て
what's going
面
on
白
in
い
the
です
basement
し
of this coffee shop, but there's all sorts of funky technology and whatnot.
This is actually what most
敵の
Starbucks
ね
look
グラ
like
フィック
when
も
you
結構可愛いんで
You go in the basement. Yeah, I don't know. I've never
良
looked
い
at
な
Starbucks,
とは
but
思うんですけど。
And shout outs to this guy's scrambled egg eyes. They're
Cup-
powerful. They're
bu-
whatever. He's got egg eyes.
カ
They look like eggs.
カプチナードか
Don't worry
な。
about it. I'm sorry, my brain is a little fried from
カ
Hoshi.
プチーノと
we're all still recovering from
Nah.
it. Yeah.
ナード。ナード
Alright, so yeah, you can just pummel
なん
that
かの
down.
シャレ
He's
なんで
got
しょうね、
some
多分。
abilities to work with. Okay, come on, beans. Don't miss. Don't miss, Nep Nep. And you missed, of course. Good boy.
Yeah, the humor of the names of the abilities and things like that in this game really can't be understated. There's a lot of times you'll ridicule enemies and dogpile them and stuff like that, you know. There's a lot of creativity that went into a lot of the enemy names, abilities, and stuff like that.
もう
Get up a ton.
ジャワ
Why not?
ジャワビーン
This is good, right? Oh, yeah, sure.
Well,
Look, Ninja Bean.
何もわからないすぎてあれですね。敵の名前をとにかく
Poor guy.
検索
So
する
weak.
人になってる
How。embarrassing.
I like how these guys have like the clock.
ジャワビーンで検索したら
Just frothing at the mouth.
ソ
Somebody
フト
put
ウェア
some food in
が
that
出て
cup.
きたのでちょっとよくわからないですね。
Speaking of which, I don't actually drink coffee.
Java
but, Palmer made me drink coffee
Moss.
earlier. Totally new.
なんでジャワビーン
And,
の
yeah, now,
草ってことなんでし
I've
ょう
got
か。
the coffee buzz.
He was just trying to prepare you for these
あ
coffee guys.
ジャワビーンはコーヒー豆って意味なんですね。
To go along with the relatability of the game's citizens verse.
じゃあそれ
I, for
に
one, relate to
そ
it.
れにあやかってつけたソフトウェアの名前っていう感
Yeah,
じです。
this part is actually historically accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a citizen of this planet?
あジャワティーなら知ってるんですけど。
Oh yeah.
he's like, excuse me? Just straight quiet.
I was thinking about it, you know.
Yeah, I had to take a second.
Alright, so we should get the
ジャワ
net
コー
net
ヒーで
job
検
level.
索したらまずジャワが出てくるっていう
I guess we didn't really need to fight those guys. Could have went for these
ジャ
other
ワ
guys.
コーヒーは
So now we're
イン
able
ド
to
ネシアのジャワ
increase the
島産地と
difficulty
す
a
る
bit
コーヒー
more,
なるほ
or
ど
decrease
そういう
it
ことな
rather.
んです
Let's not
ね
increase it. That's not going to help. Now, the downside to
EXP
decreasing the
and-
difficulty is you lose the ability
ちょっと
to
よく
gain
見えなかっ
items
た
from
ですが
combat and blah blah
クリックで
blah, a bunch of stuff that we don't really care about in a speedrun. This game is going to be trivialized, but if you play this game casually on normal difficulty, it's
なんか
not
結構こ
actually
う
as easy. I'm going to make it look.
皮肉が効い
But you
た
can
内
also
容なので
increase the difficulty
いろいろ
for
となんか
normal
危ないも
skills
のと
like
かも出てきそうです
guaranteeing a,
あ
item after battle
ボス
and
でしょうか
double
ミスター
defense,
モカ
yada, yada, yada. So we found the manager. He's looking a little sick. I don't know how he breathes inside that coffee pot, but again, he doesn't have hands. Nobody has hands.
He's been taking coffee drinking lessons from Palmer.
Yeah. Still an amateur. You got a long time to go before you get a shot at the champ, you know what I'm saying?
You got your thermos with you?
I do, in
結
fact.
構
have
そ
my
うですね
thermos
あ
with
の
me.
見てる感じ UI とかもそんなに難しくはなさそうなので英
Oh, he
語
doesn't tip himself
で
with
あ
a
って
skull,
も
just like that
直
would be the
感
most
的には
dangerous
遊
attack,
べ
but
そうな
it's okay.
感じがありま
The
す
thermos is actually the mask.
このミスターモカさん完
So
全に
like
コ
that
ーヒー
guy
に
actually
溺れ
took
て
some
ます
time
け
to
ど
kill.
あ
If we were still on regular difficulty, we would
結構
be
倒す
far
の
too
早い
high level to take him out. But no problem.
I
And,
did it っ
you
て
know.
言ってましたああ
Okay, so I've never seen that before.
This is actually part of the route.
I'm sorry. Hello, Dr.
Just a slight route change. No
little-
big deal.
Marathon monk, apparently.
You're crowded.
I did this in the practice room on this
Oh
PC
my
multiple
God.
times and it never crashed.
Yeah, actually, the equipment here is also recovering.
えこれはどうなるんでしょうかどっからセーブとかしてたのかなオートセーブかな
Oh,
Ah,
here we go.
大丈
Luckily,
夫
the
そ
game
う
auto-saves.
どれどれかな
All good. All good. We're
セーブ
back
してないですよ
now.
ね
And that coffee shop flew away. We will ban that when I become
あ
president. by the
コー
way.
ヒーショッ
Coffee shop is destroyed.
プどっからだろうこれ
Now that we saw a coffee shop fly away, we just had to go to sleep just to make sure that that wasn't a dream.
オートセーブだったん
And,
かな
wake up, collect
あ
our
ちょ
guys
っ
who
と
are
大
just
丈夫そうです
chilling
かね
in the
多
house
分
waiting for us. Very. Sorry. What?
Fortunately, there's no. We won't be taking
あ
pictures of
え
any
なんか
passwords
マスコッ
or
ト一緒に
anything
住んでる
like that, so
お母さんと仲良くソファーに
Yeah,
座ってる
exactly. So now the game wants us to take that taxi to go to chapter
いや
2.
ー
But
怖い
once
ですね
we are
ちょっと
inside
ロスしたぐらいで済みました
the
が
map is like, "Oh, don't
いや
go
オ
over
ート
there.
セー
The
ブ
map
っ
is
て
very
よかった
dangerous. Bunch of kids are running amok and acting crazy." But unfortunately, this is chapter 4 content. It's
あ
very scary.
どのレビューを見てもクラッシュしま
So
くりと
actually
文句
low
言われている
leveling in the
って
beginning.
いう
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just to make sure we survive this.
なるほど
Luckily,
早
though,
速
oh, bye. Bye, brother. See you later. That's what I'm saying. So this is a very dangerous
Ah.
section of the game.
兄弟が
Oh, you know what happened actually? I just realized, you know what, that's fine. When
Who needs difficulty, anyways?
yeah, when we reloaded
多
when we
分ミ
reloaded
スター
the
モカを
game,
倒したら店が飛んでいくっていうイベントだったんですか
yeah, the
ね
difficulty was
多分
reset.
ね
These campers are actually just very unhappy.
Yeah, we're just best thing to do is just yeah, get wrecked.
え敵え強くない
Who's gonna protect you?
え
Nobody.
全滅したくない
Nobody. Yeah. Who needs me? All right.
Yeah, your brother. Anytime you die,
Here we go.
いや
does
ビ
give you
ッ
a
グブラ
pep
ザーって
talk,
言ってたからこの
get
兄
you-
弟は
get
弟
you
な
back in
の
the
か
fold. So
All right, difficult. It's been so long
EXP
since,
and
I've
cash
actually reset the game that I totally forgot about that. So now
なんと
here we
か
go.
か
Oh,
んと
yeah, we
か
got no
なんで
idea,
しょう
of course.
倍率を下げてたよ
Now
うに
these
見え
girls
た
are
け
a
ど
little bit easier. So now this is where I can start to talk about status, or rather,
倒しましたね
resistances and weaknesses. So this game has elements, but they're not your traditional elements. You've got things like
多分
verbal
難易度
attack
変え
as an
てる
element.
っぽいですよ
And,
ね
like the mother, of course, she has lecture. That's a verbal attack.
It's like my mom.
Yeah, exactly.
確かに
I
端
think we
末
all
の
relate to that one, right?
So these campers, they're
テナマス
really
の
verbal
数だけ
attacks. They
仲
just
間
wanna scold
候補
them,
が
tell them to
い
go
る
home,
っていうの
lay
は
off the sugar and get back to their
ありそう
moms.
ですね。40人って
And so they do.
Yeah, and if you
40
pay
人っ
close
ぽいお
attention,
話
you'll
が
notice
あ
that
っ
you
た
actually
ので
level up in the middle of fights.
Yeah, that's very convenient because it'll actually revive people who are dead because you still get experience even if you're knocked out in combat. So we're just gonna make sure that we're gonna get some more experience here. And
自
here's the other
分を
cool
弱
thing.
く
If
す
you
ると
hit somebody
経験
with
値倍率が
something
上が
they're
る
weak against,
の
you'll
か
gain
な
an extra
経
point
験
of
値
energy.
入手
But
量
if
を
you hit
調
somebody
整
with
できて
something
それで
they're
敵の強さが
resistant
変
to,
わる
you'll lose a point
ど
of
っ
energy.
ちやろう
As well as when I was referring to the green and red swirls, if you hit somebody,
なんか
I didn't talk. Maybe
あ
I
り
didn't.
ますもん
If you
ね
hit
経験値
somebody,
の倍率を下
if
げ
you
る
hit
と
somebody with
あ違うイージーモードは経験値の倍経験値少ないとかハードだと経験値が多いとかそういうことですよね多分ねそういう関連のあれなんだと思いますがここからまたしばらく稼ぎですね
Very nice.
But now NepNep is completely broken, not only in the ability to change difficulty as well as increase your experience by like infinity. You will also be able to use some abilities that do damage based on max HP or what HP is left over.
で
And that in itself is broken for if you hit an enemy with the one that does, based on their max HP and they have full HP, you're going to hit something like 60 to 75% of their life bar and almost one hit them, including bosses.
一応1位の動画と見比べたりはしてるんですけど
Which is a huge jump from
最初の時はパン屋さんがいたっていうお話はしたと思うんですけど今の現状で見てみるとパン屋さんはもういなくてお母さん、兄弟、マスコットの3人になってるのでここからは多分チャートが一緒なのかな序盤の安定用とかだったのかもしれないですね
But when you gain levels, you get bonus stats based on which characters are in your party. So like the brother will give you extra HP, mother extra special attack, etc., etc. And that can actually be abused with other characters, or with a specific character that we're not actually going to pick up in this run. There's over 40 characters that you can pick up, playable characters, all completely unique, all with hilarious voice acting and dialogue. But we need to get our little fry guy friend up to job level 3 by the time we get to the dungeon at the end of this campground. So this is just the last little bit of sort of grinding along the way that we're going to have. Character experience again is not that important, but we still want to collect a little bit just to make
多分ここはキャンプ場なんでしょうねこの敵の人たちはみんなキャンプ的な装いをされてますしお名前にもキャンパーっていうふうにあるので
Inevitably happens.
Can you explain the negative effects of having the cold?
The negative effects, it's like poison, basically. Its
お楽し
status
みという
effects
こ
are
と
really
にして
kind
お
of
いた方
trivial
がいい
in
のか
this,
な
except for like the bonus
ちょっ
ones.
と今
but,
答え
like,
見ちゃっ
negative
たん
stat
ですけ
effects
ど、まあ
aren't
お
that
楽しみ
big
と
of
い
a
う
deal.
ことで。
You get a runny nose, Same thing that happens when you get a cold. Your HP drops, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. Alright, so we're just gonna spend some time to lure this group so we can get 4. Could have tried to push for the 5,
結
but
構このキャンプ地あれですね、ゴミとかがいっぱい見受けられるので、
and we'll see when that
あ
happens.
ん
We're
まり
gonna
環
get to the
境
next
的
group
に
of
も良
enemies,
くな
and
さそうな雰囲気。
I'm gonna probably get bad luck because we've been having bad luck all run, and we're not gonna get the group of 5.
結構
But
世界
again,
観
like,
的
we're getting
に
this
は
massive
荒廃
multiplier
し
by
て
having more
荒廃っ
characters
てい
in
うか
battle.
治安
So
悪いのかな
it's
デモ
something
隊
we
とか
really
めっ
wanna
ちゃ
push
お
for.
る。
Everybody's got a cold. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. But again, not that it matters. So then, yeah, you see the the way that the color fills up, it's the number of turns that it will last. So half the nose was all colorful, and then the other half, come on, baby, the other half wasn't. And then, see, look at that. We had 5 guys, and then we don't get 5 because the game just is like, no. Now watch what happens at the end of this fight. There's going to be some
あ
madness.
ー、このキャンパーの人たちがゴミを捨ててるみたい
Yeah,
な
I
感じ
gotta,
なんですか
I
ね。
gotta say that I really love the sound effect of the hair whipping. It really sounds like it hurts, you know.
I keep thinking
で
that's,
そういう悪いやつ
actually
は
not
みたい
that
な
bad.
感じで副大統領さんが直
Oh
々
yeah,
に
yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
a, no, that's fine.
ね説得をしているんで
In
しょう
fact,
ね
it,
多分
it
ね。
does. It looks like the entire
Ah,
raccoon.
キャンプ場占
Just to be
領
clear,
なんか
like
も
I
う
said, we are not hurting these
そういう可能
people.
性
We're
も
scolding them,
Yeah.
sending them back home. Let's celebrate. Oh, he just got tough and rumbly.
Mm.
Okay, so now look at this guy. He's stuck. He's just, you can't even initiate combat with him anymore. He's just gone. He's there, but he's gone.
そう
Because he was pacifist.
ね
Yeah.
説得をね
He's
穏便にね
in the last round.
していかないと
This is-
Yeah. Fried.
あ
Brain
あなるほ
melted.
ど
All right,
こ
so
う
we'll
時事
just
問題と
go
かで
through.
ね
We'll take
だいぶなん
three.
か内容的に風刺聞いてる感じの
Got the two.
社会問題とかも取り扱ってそうな
So
感じな
now,
のでキ
when
ャン
you
パーが問題に
initiate
もしかした
combat,
ら
typically the
なってた
enemies
の
are
か
going
も
to
しれ
go
ないですね
towards not just your party, they'll go towards the enemy that you first initiated combat with. And unfortunately, I just wasn't close enough. Oof. Right? Mother knows best. We're just going to kind of make our way through here and grind a few more of these enemies. So if you want to read off some donations, that's totally cool.
Sure thing. We have $120 from Dowolf, who says, as promised,
なんか
here's my
実話とかを
$120
元
from
に
resets
い
in
ろい
party
ろ
encounter.
やってるんで
Learn
す
from
ね
me, kids. Don't do Kuso.
Too late.
ブラックなジョークとかも含
We
まれてそ
have
うで
$20 from Benimation, who says, hey, Gin, I don't understand. One controller? One game at a time? This isn't the Gintatsu 2 I've come to love. Thanks for being one of the coolest speedrunners on Twitch. Good luck in the run. Donation to Runner's Choice.
So that was a reference to I run Secret of Evermore and Secret of Mana simultaneously with one controller and mapped to both games. But anyway, keep going.
And $100 from Catling, who says, because mental health is important, and stargazers happen.
True.
Okay, she just got a ability called Kiss Boo Boo.
Mhm.
Just had to throw that out there. Keep going.
記録動画を見ている感じだと結構多めに経験
True
値を
story.
取
I
得し
played
て
the
るみ
Wii
たい
U
なの
version
で
of Citizens of Earth. There was a 30
だいぶ
plus
安定
second
ルー
loading
トな
screen
の
for
かも
every
しれ
new
ないです
screen in
ね
the game, even if you were moving from one room to another in the same house. Also, I went out of bounds in one map. Oh, and once I died but somehow kept walking around with 0 hit points, causing all of the enemies to ignore me. I'm not a speedrunner. This all just happened to me.
Yeah, this game's got some slight issues. I think I know the clip that they're talking about too, and if not, I want to see the one that you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to see this video for research purposes.
Keep going. You
Okay,
can just keep going until I get to the factory.
Okay, we have a $120 anonymous donation and a $5 anonymous donation.
おそらくなんですけれどもレベルが上がった際にアズリエルブーストとかトリエルブーストっていうのがあるので特定の仲間がいる状態でレベルアップをするとステータスに補正がつくみたいな
What kind of challenges?
ボーナスが多い
Please
I'm
elaborate.
getting there. So we have Taskbot plays
敵集めるような位置取りはおそらく範囲攻撃があるのでそこでいかに効率よく敵を倒すためにあれなんでしょうか一気にエンカウントするようにしてるっていう感じなんじゃないですかね多分ね
$1,998.79 out of 3,000.
We're almost there.
Yeah, please donate to that.
範
You
囲
wanna see
攻
that.
撃が強いので
Yeah,
もう一ターンとかで倒せるようになってる
We also have some upcoming bid wars. The world ends
あ、あ
with
り
you
が
with
と
the
うござい
final
ます
remix soundtrack choice.
URL がですね
$260 for the
こ
original
ちらに
soundtrack.
チャットでは貼れないのでもし貼ってほしい URL とかがある場合は Discord の方
You
に
can check the donation bid
貼ってい
wars
た
on
だけると
RPG
こ
Limit
ちらで
Break
貼りますので
That
お
and
願いします
donating and a bunch
今
of
回はちょっと
other things are
モ
available
デレーター
on
の
RPG
モン
Limit
さん
Break
が貼ってく
website
れたの
at
でこちら
RPGLimitBreak.com.
参考にさせていただきますマザーと同じくマップの接触した敵の数だけ戦闘画面にも敵
Good
が出
luck.
てる
Yeah, where was that one? I
な
needed
ので
it.
集めてっていう感じですねはいまずさんありがとうございます
Well, we do have a $5 donation from Garamir the First Hunter who says, "Good luck, runners." Might be a little late. Sorry.
It's cool. I'll take it from here on. We got blackjack later.
あれなんです
so
ね
that-
Steam 版の
Not quite
シ
there.
チズンズ・オブ・アースには日本語の
We
も
got
パッチがあるみたいで
one
日
more
本
fight,
語でも
hopefully.
We have $20
できるにはでき
from
るんですね
J who says, "We all know anime is better than SARPA. Good luck, Dowolf. Heart, grits, and slumba."
If only that had come in
説明を読んでいる感じ、翻訳自体は完璧に近くって日本でリリースされていてもおかしくないレベルなんですが、ゲームでソフトウェアキーボードが出る場面でフリーズもしくはクラッシュしますってあるんで、日本語化は公式でされてたんですね。だけどパッチとか有志パッチじゃなくて普通に日本語版もあったけど、システム言語が日本語だといきなりフリーズするからするので、その間は英語にしてみたいな感じで、それが修正とかがちょっと大変だったから消しちゃったのかな。そうなんですかね。現在は日本語はパッチとかがあったら別ですけど対応はしてないので。これ PS4 版の話ですね。確かに PS4 版で日本語だとフリーズするんですね。でちょっといやこちらに夢中になっている間に何やら工場のようなところに移動してますね。
Also notice the marks leading up right to the end of the
詳
conveyor.
細はわからないですけど、現在はちょっと日本語ではできないということで。
easy there, toaster. For some reason they don't actually chase you. I don't know why. But yeah, apparently somebody was ripping around on the forklift. Very, very unsafe. Forklift is not Maserati.
うまいことね、英語に切り替えてっていう。あ、ボスですかね、これは。違うっぽい。一発で倒しちゃったから違う。
So now we just killed that camper who looked like a robot. Or that robot who looked like a camper. We're not entirely sure what.
I thought you were just scolding them though.
Oh, no, not that one. That was a robot. Are you kidding? We smashed that bot. Please. And tiles are not fine. Tiles are fine.
MP に当たるエネルギーというシステムがあって、それは1から45枠まであって、通常攻撃を行うとエネルギーが回復します。溜まったエネルギーを使用してスキルとかスキル的な特殊攻撃を使うっていう感じなんですね。あと思ったら最大5枠と失礼しました。これでお菓子工場だったのかな。クッキーコロッサス。横の工場長っぽい人はてかだいぶ強そうですね。味方結構一瞬で倒しちゃいました。エフェクティブとか出てるので相性とか弱点みたいなものもあるっぽいな。
Sure thing. We have $50 from Gearless Robot 7.
システム的には通常攻撃で MP 回復してそれを使って特殊技を取ってっていう感じですね。でやっぱり仲間が40人いるということで仲間集めをして仲間と出会ってスカウトクエストを達成すると仲間になるという流れ。敵もレベル差で逃げてるっぽいということなんです。この辺りはマザーっぽいですね。マザーもこちらのねレベルが上がるとどんどん逃げていくので、確かになんか近寄ってこなくなってますね。なんか見たことあるのとはちょっと違うんですけど、なんかマザー的な何かでちょっと似たような何かを見たことがあるような気がする。オゴポゴっていう名前みたいですね。これは載せてくれるとかじゃないのかな。キャプテンが仲間に。今のは多分オゴポゴを倒したから仲間になるっていう感じなんでしょうかね。ネームザシーキャプテンの名前はドゥドゥルになりました。長っ。予想外の長さ。
without having a menu. If the brother's still in a party, we would have to menu to summon it.
早いし長い
Save
し。
us a bit of time on the menuing because we're going to be hitting a lot of docks. And I'm pressing the button to make this thing dash. It only dashes for about a second, so unfortunately, squeal, 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 squeal.
かなり移動の範囲が広がりましたね。
Well, it's got nothing on this Ogopogo. This is the Ogopogo squee. The COE squee.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Squee, squee. So now we're just going to make our way back through the city to the southern part of the city. And these
警
cops,
察がいっ
as
ぱいい
friendly
る
as they look, no,
Extremely aggressive.
no, there's a
海岸の
little
街
bit of a sort of
海岸
homage to
ではない
Earthbound.
のかな。
Ooh,
ちょっ
got
と
caught.
離れました。
There's a bit of an homage to Earthbound where you go fight. I forgot that he's not
あ、でも
partying.
警察的
You
なん
can
や。
fight a bunch of police and the chief of police and whatnot. Also inside the police station, there's a sign on the wall that says, "Keep an eye out for a boy in a red cap who's been running around beating up crows with baseball bats."
ね、ちょっ
Call
と
police if you see him.
警察に
And somewhere
Got
else
it.
in this game, there's a little bit of a reference to Buzz Buzz.
何なんでしょう
Just
ね。
squeak on by, find our way to the next dock, and get to the next section of the game. So again, we're doing more Chapter 4 content. There's 3 dungeons we need to do for Chapter 4, and we're going to do them all now and still not do Chapter 2 yet.
Who needs chapter 2 anyways?
Indeed.
It's actually quite impressive that the dragon managed to get to that other body of water.
Indeed, we got lost. So this is Panjama Island.
あーで、
You
そ
can hear
の
those sick
仲
beats.
間によってできる才能があるとのことで、
But first we gotta make
戦
our
闘
way
の
through
難易度を
the
変えた
jungle.
り、マップにショートカットを作ったり、中ボスをアンロックしたり、カメラの距離を変えたり、ファストトラベルができたりっていう、システム的な面が仲間を解放することによって一緒に解放されるっていうシステムみたい
Sure
ですね。
thing. We have $15.
おそ
from
ら
Team
く
Murdoch,
見
who
てる
says,
感じ、
"I
この
just
マス
want
コ
to
ッ
tell
ト
you
の
both good luck. We're all counting on you."
才能があれなんでしょうね、難易度変更なんでしょうね。
Slippy, slippy. It's actually kind of tough to get through that group there.
Yeah, that was really well done.
ここはどこだろう、植物園と
Very
かかな。
optimal movie.
パ
That was
パンジャマジャングル。
Alright, so this is where all the funky music is coming from.
Jungle.
These evil speakers.
ジャングルに甲冑げなスピーカーが
Yeah, yeah.
敵受け上手でしたね。
Okay, so when you hit that thing,
あ、
oh man.
経験値いじってる時にネプネプネプネプねネプネプのアイコンが出てたから、これがおそらくこういうアクションであると。ありがとうございま
These
す。
little limbo ninjas. They hold their own limbo stick.
これはリンボーダン
How
ス
they
マンで
get
す。
under their own limbo stick is a mystery, but there you go.
リンボー忍者って
Well, that's why they're ninjas.
Yeah, true.
和風な、さっきのスピーカーも甲冑兜みたいなのかぶってたんで、
This is the Afro samurai. She got a kendo stick.
あ、この
This whole island is sort of
キャラクターも
Japanese
市内持って
themed,
ますね。
but not Japanese. Although I guess some would argue that ninja is not Japanese, is it?
そうですね、敵のエンカウントシステムがマザー2ライクなので、
Lots of good music in this.
敵が逃げていったりとかするのも
This is a great game. I just love this game. Like you have to play this game. Seriously. There's so much content in this game that we just do not
基
see
本的に
at all.
プレイの時のそのなんか操作感の悪さとかはあんまり感じにくそうですよね。
Like some of the status of some of the element types.
ロードとかも全然ないですし、
There's actually like 100 million characters to be exact.
Exactly.
And I believe this game is available on like pretty much every console that exists right now. I think it's like PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah, you
Switch,
can
all
find
that
us
kind
on
of
every modern console. And actually, Eden Industries is working on a new game right now that I'm super hyped for, but it's very hush hush. There's no word on it yet. Shh, don't tell
stuff. Yeah,
anyone.
we've actually said
Honestly.
too much already.
先ほど貼っていただいたいう記事の下一番下の方に追記バージョン 1.02 で日本語が削除されました。ありましたね。
I did. So we're just gonna make our way through the rest of the jungle. If you
ク
want
ラ
more
ッシュ
dimensions, you wanna pop up.
しやすいっ
Yep,
ていう
we have
お
another
話
one
がちょっ
from Team
と
Murdoch
ま
for $20.
あ若干の不安点ではあり
And
ますが、
Egan wants to say, "I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you."
Thanks, Murdoch. By the way, T Murdoch is an amazing
これ結構
person, one of the
敵受け
best
難しそうですよね。
Super hype. Oh, wrong. Super hype. Oh, he caught me. He
う
caught me.
まい
He's。
あ、
gonna get me.
ちょっと
So these are Afro
当たっちゃいま
crowds.
したね。
Naturally.
We'll see their
Disco club.
distant relatives when we.
このシャレいいですね、ディスコクラブ。
content. But spoilers, there will be no Chapter 3 content, so don't worry.
Oh.
Oh, I know. In the earlier versions of this game, you were actually able to skip the Chapter 2 content, but there was a patch that came out, and you're not allowed to anymore.
Those patches, man.
I know, it just
Ah.
ruined the fun for
What
everyone.
about-
exactly.
そうですね、
Almost
クラブのダブルミーニングで。
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
right.
like they're holding us back.
But turning the difficulty all the way down and being able to skip through dialogue.
シャレが効いた名前とキャ
I
ラ
mean,
が
they put a fast forward button in, but they were like, skips? That's where we draw the line. You know?
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
It's kind of slippery to get past that one. You got to be pretty precise. Same thing with this. Now, here's an interesting thing.
まあちょっとバグとかに関しては全然詳しくないのであれなんですけ
You
ど
will definitely get caught. But if you move in zigzags, your characters will follow that exact line,
Like
and it sort of
大変なんでしょうね。
kills them when you turn, and the enemies just have a
う
harder
まい
time
ことは言
catching
え
up
ない
to
け
them.
ど
No
日
problem.
本語がそもそもあれですもんね。
We don't have to fight. Oh, no, we do. Yeah, we do. We already passed the
な
one
ん
we
でし
don't
ょ
have
う
to
ね
fight. That's
2
fine.
バイト文字とかいろいろなんか
Unfortunately,
そういうあれがあるんでしょうね。
resistant to verbal and audio attacks, which I guess just makes sense.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sorry for the feedback. Please stop. Please stop. Look at his little red nose. It's adorable. His crazy teeth. His samurai helmet.
He'd make Rudolph proud.
Indeed. Like even the speakers have samurai elements.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're taking out these speakers because once the music stops, everybody just kind of scatters. They don't know what to do anymore. And now we get to our second robot in disguise.
最終的に仲間は全員集めるのか
Everybody's
な
got
と
an
思
afro
った
on
んで
this
すけど
island.
多分
It's
エニ
crazy.
パーセントではそ
Look
こ
at that
までは
button
し
on
ない
his
のか
neck.
な
Oh yeah. So we just smashed him.
チームだと途中で日本語抜くのはたまにあることなんですね
No, not today, Mr. Robot, sir. Now we're almost done here. We're just gonna go fight the actual boss of this area. That guy was just sort of like the mini boss. And shout outs to Lonely Cab and the face on the rock. Excuse me, lady. And that rock has a face too. Please tell me you see the face. Like I see the face. If you don't see the face, that's okay. It might just be me. All right, you are going to. No. Yeah, no, that's fine. So
今
actually,
1位の方の
that's-
ボスやった
let's go with
う
that.
お名前
Homies jamming out.
これは3人なんですねよく見たらね
Yeah, this evil DJ, I think we've.
If you read the
DJ Vood.
text there on the combat log, it says the DJ raves against the machine.
Not copyrighted at all.
And look at his face too. Remember that face. Look how angry that
Yeah.
face is.
I think there's been a fair share of
記
DJs.
録動画を見ている感じだ
to,
とそもそも
physically
こ
get rid of
の
them, you know?
キャプテンが編成されていなかったりするのでこの
This,
ボスの時
this
点
whole
で
place is plagued by the
結構ちゃん
evil
と本当
mojo.
に
We were supposed to go visit some
更新をされているんでしょう
but,
か
I
ね
mean,
変わって
that,
ま
we'll
す
go
ね
visit him later. And we'll wrap everything up when that happens, but that's fine. Doodles is 16. Hoorah. Now look at him. He's smiling. Look at that big old grin.
Yeah,
Look at that.
if I'm not mistaken, it said that he cranked the volume up to 11.
He definitely did.
で今多分ついでにクエストみたいなのもクリアしてたのか
Take out the
経
last
験
one.
値の入り方的に
What do you what? You didn't finish your sentence. Alright, we're gonna hit him with swagger. Just hit him up with a little bit of swagger.
Naturally.
Boom! Little one hit him.
Yeah.
Swagger. Sorry, what?
Now, Nep-Nep's ability to dispatch enemies at this point is just impressive, you
Oh,
know?
it's ridiculous. His first ability is an AoE attack right off the hop, which is just makes him super good. But that swagger, if
ジャングルの
another
街
had
に来た
swung
のか
first, the swagger would have definitely one hit that guy, no problem.
して
No problem.
Yeah, the swagger is definitely strong.
There's definitely swagger in that
Yeah.
swagger.
Definitely rules
Yeah.
また
unfathomably
別のマップに行くみたいで
So
す
now we're gonna make it to the executive retreat and find our way to the building. So if you want to pop off a few more donations,
この波乗りの速度がだいぶ速くてちょっと面白いですね
Is now a good time to read some donations?
oh yeah, absolutely. That turtle's a car. Go ahead.
All right. Well, before I read off some donations, I just want to thank all the people involved in our foreign language streams. There's the French.
波乗りをするためにキャプテンが必要なん
The
です
German
か
restream
ね
at
なるほど
twitch.tv Germensch restream, and our Japanese stream at twitch.tv/Japanese_restream.
ああ、まあでも
if these,
一
reasons
応
can help
仲
you
間に
or
はして
someone
る
else
の
who's
かな、
not named
一
English
の
speaker enjoy the
方の動
marathon,
画でも。
then go check them out.
編成はして
Tell them
な
about
いんですけ
the game's
ど、
love.
波乗りはできてるので、もしかしたら仲間にせずともその才能
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
自体は
we
使用で
have
きるっていうのかもしれ
$25
ま
from
せん。
Traditionology who
あ、
says,
知って
I
まし
see
た
the
今。
face.
It's a face. It's good. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm not crazy. So yeah. Anyway, now we're walking on the hedges. That dude right there. We talked to him. He's
1位の方の動画を見るのに夢中で聞き
he's
取れて
waiting
ま
for
せんでし
someone
た。
to
す
relieve
み
him.
ません。
He's been on shift for quite a long time, much like our boys here.
ああ、
our
いる
local
だ
boys.
けで、その仲間にしたっていうフラグだけで
He
効
needs
果
his
があるの
relief,
と、
so we're gonna go find out
パー
what
ティー
happened.
メンバーに
We're
編成
working
しないと
instead.
効果が出ないっていうのが、もしかしたらあるのかもしれないですね。
These guys think they're being sneaky, but
Yeah.
we know what's up.
The Oso Suntan service.
Yeah.
Just wait till we see their counterparts. They're hilarious.
Trying to steal Palmer swag.
Yeah, yeah. Naturally, they're trying to shut down our swagger.
You can't steal Palmer swag. It's unlimited.
Oh, well, thank you.
Infinite swag.
Yeah.
Alright, so now he's all like, okay, I'll go back to on shift, and we're gonna
見
go
た感
find
じ攻略
another
ル
guy
ート
who
と
we
かは
don't even know
特
that we
に
need
チャー
right
トの
now,
変
but we're gonna
更
go
はな
find
さ
him
そう
anyway
なの
because
で、今のと
doing
こ
things
ろ
out
は
of order in this game
仲間
is
の
just
味方の編
pointless.
成だけかなっていう
Actually,
ふう
developer
に見受けられます。
Yeah, this it was built for speedrunning really. If you saw that bread on the table,
ざ
you
っ
can
と
totally
見
pick
て
it
る
up.
感
Items
じ
like this
バグと
everywhere.
かの使用
You just sort
も
of
ない
find
の
some
かな。
coffee lying in the middle of wherever, or donut, or sushi rolls on that table on the left side. We'll point out some more sushi later, don't worry. That little box up top is sort of like the treasure chest of this game, and there's a very unique
ただ
equipment
ちょっと
system. in this
現
game.
状で
You've got
最終目
three
標が結構ふわふわして
unique equipment
しまっ
that
ている
you
ので、
get, and instead of just like adjusting stats, so I need to pull that guy a little bit. Instead of just adjusting stats, they will also do things like
今回レイド
completely
は
change attack types and things like that. which
どう
is
なんでしょう。
really
まだやっ
beneficial.
てなかったと
But
思うん
we're
で
not
すけ
gonna
ど、
pick up any equipment. We're gonna go around here so he can get stuck up there and doesn't bother us on the way back. And here's the other guy who's
あ、
supposed to be
あ
on
りが
shift,
とうござい
but
ま
is
す。まだやってない
just
と
hiding
の
in a bush
お
in the
話
middle
で
of the
す。
beach. You've got mail. It's not spam.
Yeah.
Is that where you were going with that?
Oh, me? No, no, no. I was just. You're gonna hear that song, or that sound clip reoccur a handful of times throughout.
あ、ちょっと
It's just mail.
喋る音が
Otherwise, I'm almost
ちょっと
positive
小さめだ
he's
と
gonna ignore the entire
プツ
time.
プツしてし
Yeah,
ま
most
う
of
み
it
たい
is
で、
just
なるべく
people
大きい声で話そう
talking
と
about
思い
their
ます。
day.
申し訳ないです。
Whatnot.
Natural.
I mean, he's the vice president. He's too busy for this. He's trying to
Yeah,
save the world.
exactly.
Absolutely, that's what I got secretary for, who
Mhm.
really does all the work for me, and that'll come into play later.
That's why we're defeating these Charlie Sheen palm tree looking guys, you know. We've got very important political work that's being taken care of here.
Indeed. So now we finally find the president, and we're like, President, there's some crazy stuff going on. A coffee shop just flew by, and he's like, oh, I'm on vacation. We're too busy to deal with
は
it.
い。
And then his bodyguard is like, step back. Do
はい、
not even touch the ground.
レイドに関してなんですが、一応中さんにも確
There's
認
a
してき
big mole
て、
with,
今のところどこからの国からレイドが来たかっていうと、ないです。
he,
はい。で、まあ来たら、まあいつもやってるので、まあ、どっかから来たらですね、まあお返しにするかもしれないっていう話はしておりますので、
Okay, well, yeah, anyway,
はい
we
も
sent
し
him
あっ
back
た
to
ら
town,
お
so-
楽しみにしてくださいということで、失礼しま
Yeah,
す。
that was mole number
はい、
three.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, we have our resident mole expert over
という
here. He is,
お話でござい
he
まし
says
た。
yes, that is in fact starfish, star nose mole.
The voice in my head. So now we're done here. We've got all three areas of Bad Mojo taken care of. So now we can finally go back to chapter 2, as was intended. But now we have Nessie. Nessie, where are you, girl? Squeak, squeak, squeak. So while we make our way to the next section, you can pop off a few donations.
レイドっていうのは、そうですね、みんなでリストリームにお邪魔をするっていう、
I just want to tell you
まあ、
both
イ
good
ベン
luck.
ト
We're all
なん
counting
でしょう。
on you.
You're such a legend. Thanks, buddy.
そうですね。みんなで一斉
We
に
have
タイミングを決めて、
$100
あ、
from
すいません。
126.
はい。
レイドとはですね、
はい
Thank you.
まあ、ツイッチの、まあ、文化みたいなもんなんですけど、まあ、リストリーム、はい、同じコメントで、まあ、ジャパニーズリストリームからフランスのリストリームに同じみんなでコメントをダーって書いて、いくことになります。ただ、個人でそれをやられると、ただの嵐として判断される場合があるので、個人で勝手にやるのだけは、おやめいただけますようよろしくお願いします。
This is the stop vine,
うん
and he stares in the
はい
opposite
ちょっと
direction.
うまく
searching
言葉
for
にできな
people
かっ
who
たとこ
refuse
ろ
to
ありがとうございます
But yeah, these guys are called the Not So Secret Service. And now we've reached the Capitol building. But first, we gotta go talk to
もし
the secretary who
他
doesn't
の
recognize
国
us
の
as
リ
the
スト
vice
リームの
president.
方
We
か
wanted
ら
to point out her picture in the background. He's like, oh,
突撃
okay,
が
let's
来
open
た
a
場合、
door
レイドが来た場合、こちらからもね、
Also, they have
また
just
お返しをし
flaming
なけれ
hair.
ばということで、
It's much like my
温
hair.
度をと
Well,
ってね、
when it's long.
みんなで行くことになると思うので、ぜ
I
ひ
cut my hair just for you
お
guys.
楽しみにしていただければと。まあちょっと今回あるかどうかは
So
ま
now
だ
we
未
get
定
to
な
the
のでわ
president.
からないです
We
が、
weren't supposed to see him on the beach at this point. We just sort of let him know what happened, and he's
あ
like, oh,
プレジデントって書いてあるから、これはお父さんかな、大統領か
I'll
な。
drink to that.
like okay, sure. He's trying to like convince that the secretary should be doing it and whatnot, but the secretary's like, no, I'm too busy doing your job. So I guess we're like, oh, we'll go get to coffee. That's fine. This is like the hippest coffee shop in the land.
前回はフランスなんか前回の AGDQ の時は2回ぐらいやりませんでしたっけね。で、
And these
まあ
pylon
片方の
crabs,
時はちょっと
the cousin of the Afro crab.
いろいろありましたけど、
I mean, if I was a hermit crab,
Could you imagine walking down the street and seeing a hermit crab large enough to fit into a traffic cone?
No, I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah, no.
ロシアと
I
ドイツですね。
mean, Afro, I could totally picture. Traffic cone. No, it's just
Yeah, that's just
it's
too
ridiculous.
far-fetched.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line, right?
ありがと
So
う
as
ご
we
ざいま
left
す。
the building here, it turns out somebody's framing us and claiming that we're the ones causing all the trouble, and the not so secret
え
service are
ロ
trying
ーカライ
to
ズ
get
された
people
砲台が
in jail.
あるんですか？
But we dealt with
あ
that.
の
Totally fine. Boom. Oh, go down.
今は日本語での配信がされていないとのことで、
Avoid some of these enemies.
ローカライズ
'Cause
タイトル
now,
っていうのが
they
パッと見見当たらなかったので、
instituted
現在
martial law just to catch us.
シチズンズ・オブ・アース
Now
の
there's literally tanks in the
行っ
streets.
てるんですけど、
Hold up to win. This all happened just in the moment.
ああ、なるほど、カタカナでシチズンズ・オブ・アースなんです
They
ね。
assemble quickly.
Yeah, they move fast.
Oh, it was just like a few pixels too high. These things will explode on their own, but that's okay. No big deal, considering everything gets one shot at this point with how ridiculously low the difficulty is. Up left, up left, up left. Down left, down left, down left. If you don't go low enough, those little mini tanks will just come right for you, and they're not cool.
3DS と PS4 ビー
Especially
タ
with
で
our friends.
戦え副大統領と40人の市民たち。
This bush is like, oh, you may not enter the garage. But we're just gonna sneak in through the back way
シ
anyway.
チズンズ・オブ・アース戦え副大統領と40人の市民たちっていう副題がついてるんですね。ありがとうご
And
ざいます。
the vice president's voice lines are always very selfish, but
それで
funny.
ほんまや、カタカナで
Okay.
検索したら
Okay. Sure. This is never
あ
happened
の
before
結
either,
構記事が出てきた。
just so we're clear. Oh, what is going?
This might be the out of bounds he was talking about earlier.
Game? Why am I experiencing? I've run this game 100 times. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to
Oh,
close the game and
so-
reopen it.
タイトルの
This
方
is an intended
こうしようかな。
RNG
シチズンズ・オブ・アース戦え副大統領と40人の市民たちに。
To advance to the save we just created.
Again, I blame DeWolf.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
just updating RNG3.
Yeah, this is
No big deal.
this is an Atlas game known for some incredible works in the past, like Thousand Arms and Persona 5.
Hey,
so
look at that. We can move.
it really is that easy. Well done. That is a
GG.
frame perfect trick, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
And don't forget virtual highlight.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that is true. That's
I don't know. Like I'm not lying. I've done this run numerous times. even
任
at
天
the-
堂
like,
の
I've never seen that before ever.
Also, there's totally not Secret Service people behind that tree.
Yeah.
It's inside the
クリエ
building.
イターのモスさんから URL いただきまして、
The moving plant.
任天堂の
It's potted
ショッ
plant.
プの方で あれですね。
Yeah, naturally.
売ってますね。
That would be
シ
ridiculous.
チズンズ・オブ・アース戦い副大統領と40
We'll
人
hug
の
up
市
to
民
this
た
guy.
ち。
There's no way to avoid this guy, so we're just gonna fight him. Look how
言
adorable.
われる。
Don't forget to protect him.
Look at the big old bellies on those tanks. It's cute, his little belly button. Just looks like, you know, his shirt is too small. Boom, you missed. I don't know why
Yeah,
you're in that corner.
he literally fired at the wall.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Look at those eagles, they're so good.
He was just trying to help you with the out of bounds.
Yeah, so that the big tank that we talked to is like the oh. It's a good thing we're still super powerful because I didn't change the difficulty again. Let's get easy. All right, cool. So yeah, anyway, that the big tank wants security clearance, so we got to go get.
任天堂のストアの方でね。
So we're gonna go into the
出
worst
た
game
ん
of
で
the game.
こちらに結構詳しいちゃんとした翻訳じゃなくてちゃんとした日本語の説明も軽くあったのでちょっと
We're
一
just
応
gonna let them
貼っときま
pass.
す。
Yeah, we're gonna let that one pass too.
あでちょっと他のことに
Here.
夢中になってたら
And we gotta get. This is sort of like one of those puzzles where you gotta.
屋敷の中を戦車のおもちゃがこう走り回ってるっていう。
So we just got our 4 papers. Oh, whoops. Traffic jam.
Yeah, really holding the place up at that point.
Boom.
結構出てる
Alright, so
カードは多いんですよね。
So you see, he just
Wii U、3DS、PS Vita、PS4、PC っていう風に書いてあるので。
It deals 25% damage, like recoil damage to him for every enemy he hits with it.
先ほど貼っ
So
たや
he
つ
could kill
は
himself
Nintendo
if
3DS の
you
ものなので
you know hit too many enemies at once. This is not good. So we're just gonna have to chill. Make sure we're using the right abilities with him. Pay attention, Jin. That's why we can't have good PBs.
Never want to PB by too much.
No, never. That way you can
ど
beat
うなん
it.
でしょうね。
So now we're gonna go hand in our paperwork. Ooh, if I can remember the right order of it. How'd they sneak up on us? Because I ran, I turned. I got scared, panicked.
Another victory for the VP.
It was a victory for everyone. I'm gonna hug up to this so that tank doesn't follow us. Go hand in our
40
paperwork.
人仲間がいるっていうことでそれぞれにその得意なできることがあるっていうのがまずちょっと面白そうなんで全然
It's a fair enough reason.
興味あればぜひ
Yeah, and the level and the difficulty slider and all that stuff can't really
見
be
てみても面白
understated.
そうですけど、
Even the tanks are mere cannon fodder to the power of Nep Nep. So
パン職人は出来たてパンで仲間を回
Salty
復
french fries for everyone.
建築家はブルドーザーで攻撃を天気お姉さんは天候を操って敵を翻弄ってい
In
う
the digital world now. Let's
なんか
celebrate.
サイバーな世界に来ましたね。
Okay,
oh,
what are you doing? What is
Ah!
this? I don't know what that means, but okay.
今なんかちょっとラグったから怪しいなと思ったら大丈夫でしたね。
I love this.
なんやったんやろ。
I love this.
フリーズではないけどまあなんかちょっとあったんかな。
Power of Hiroshio is strong.
Right?
yeah, actually.
でも大丈夫、なんとこのゲームはクイックセーブ機能が搭載されているのでビロスで済むっていう。
Fantastic.
I'm now very grateful to be the first one of
いやヒヤヒヤするな。
Alright, you come here.
猫おばさんは猫を呼び出して猫のモフモフパワーで戦闘不能から回復してく
Well,
れ
we're
る
just
ぞ。
going to get access to the rest of this place. So if you want to read off a couple donations, that's
頼もしいな。
Yeah, sure. We have $5 from LLK again, who says, "See, I told you."
I believe. Oh, now look at him. He's got triple.
一応目的としては支持率を上昇させて大統領への当選をしたいっていう感じなんですね。
Why that makes sense, don't ask. Just does. Excuse me, boys. There's a donut on the table. That's like an item you can actually pick up. Items are just scattered around like that everywhere.
Yeah, people just leave food places. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I ate that donut. It was very stale, but it was still delicious.
Perfectly safe.
Oh, so close. This guy is like, if you're very, very slick, you can get by him, but not today.
Yeah, and as you probably have already noticed, like the entire snake of your party Yeah, it has to slip by stuff, so it's not just as simple as having the lead of it get through as some of these, party train style games usually are.
So now we're going to report back to the president
ああ
to
ね
find out
その
why he
街で起こっているいろいろ
Oh
な
my
問
god, it's not the
題を
president.
解決して支
So
持
now
率
this
を上げ
boss,
るってい
we
う
do not, yes, we do not want to kill. We're just gonna taunt. We do not want to kill the chair and the boss at the same time. We would easily one-hit them both if we wanted to, but the
なん
game.
か
Okay, good.
パペ
The
ッ
game
ト
will
プレ
soft
ジデン
lock if
ト
you kill them both at the same time. The president will just sort of black out, start going. But
なる
he'll
ほ
never
ど
actually
操
kill
り
How was that again?
How was what?
How was that? How does he go?
How does that happen?
Yeah,
操り
how does
人
he,
形
what does he
的
look
なね
like when he soft locks?
Oh, he just does like that animation where he fades away,
Yeah.
where he's sort of like,
Oh,
oh,
there it is. There it is. There it is.
I see what you're trying to do.
そう
Who's the puppet master
あ
now?
も
I
し
get it.
かしたら
It's all good. So now we're gonna go talk to the
え、でもなんて
secretary,
検索した
also
らいいの
known as the true vice president
日
of
本
the
人の
president
奏者は
and
いい
the secretary
なの
and
かな
also the
パッ
janitor.
と見はわから
He
ない
sort
で
of
す
does everything around here. And he's all like,
It's kinda like-
oh,
It's kind of like the Charlie Brown shirt as well, you know.
yeah. So he sends us to do a bunch of chapter 3 stuff, but we're just gonna ignore all that and move on straight to chapter 4. But actually, we've technically already done chapter 4, so we're just gonna move on straight to chapter
ス
5.
ピードランドットコムのページを見てたんですけども、ちょっと完全に見落としてました。今、
So
奏
as
者
we make
の
our way there,
走
you're
ってらっ
welcome
しゃる
to
銀
drop
達
some
2
donations
さん
if you
は
want.
モデレ
Yeah, we
ーターの
have
方でしたね。
$5 from
Citizens
Don
of
Forgo, who says, I like round numbers.
ス
Is
ピー
this
ド
the
ランドッ
world
ト
record?
ページ。
Yep. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
My man.
Crash percent world record?
記録
Yeah.
を、もし今回ので
This is
記
the
録
most
が出
crashes
たら
I've
登
ever experienced.
録されるのかな。
I'd also like to remind people that RPG Limit Break 2019 proudly sports the National Alliance of Mental Illness NAMI. To get involved in fighting against mental illness and the stigmas it can bring, reach out to NAMI via their state organizations or on Facebook, where they can be found as NAMI. On Instagram and Twitter as
PV で陰
at
謀
NAMI
論者を仲間に
Communicate, or
して
check out their Tumblr blog,
大丈夫なの？
notalone.nami.org. It's not weakness to need help. Reach out if you think you need help.
Okay, so now we're at the sugar flats, not the salt
支
flats.
持
the
して
sugar
くれる
flats.
ならって
And
感
I
じなん
just
でしょう
realized
か
how
ね。
bad my PC is because the reflection on this PC in the salt flats or sugar flats looks great, but on my PC it's very broken and weird looking. So wicked. I've never seen this in its purest glory.
I wonder why it looked so different.
Yeah, you know it. Alright, so these ghost hippies, they're not very friendly hippies because they've been ghostified. But we're gonna unghostify them by talking to the supreme hippie who has flowers in his beard
Good luck.
and old-fashioned 3D glasses.
How'd that feel?
How did that feel? So they're resistant to words.
My child is also resistant to words.
Me too.
Calls for a
I have 4 of them.
celebration.
Man, it's a struggle. Alright, so we're just gonna have a really, really long conversation with him, and then some more conversation with him. And now, oh, hey, look at that level out of nowhere. Oh, look at that, 2 of them. So now watch as everything catches up.
陰謀論者は今回の騒動が秘密結社の仕業と騒ぐだけっぽいので大丈夫。大丈夫なのか。
Porta potty outside.
仲間の士気にかかりそうです。関わりそうですけど。
Absolutely, everybody's got to go. So these quest completions will continue for quite a while as we make our way to the next section. So if you got a couple donations, go ahead.
Yeah, we actually have an older one about Super Highlight NPC who has actually watched some of my Super Highlight runs. Who says, "Hey Mike, NPC here. Super Highlight is one of the most stressful runs I've ever watched. So to make
なる
a
ほど
donation game,
レベルというよりは
$1 for butt clench and
各地のボスを
$2
倒す
for
こと
payback.
に
Please
よ
don't
って
kill my
それ以
wallet
降その時
Well, I
の
haven't
雑
heard
魚
from
が
him since, so hopefully
What did
he's
I
Might be
okay.
dead.
Jeez. It's hardcore. So now we're told to go get this strange orb that was in the middle of the hippie town. And now that we've collected it, we can actually start the Chapter 5 content, which is the final chapter. So we're getting close. And there's Bob
じゃあ
Ross
あ
there.
れですね帰り
And
道は
Sean
安心
and
ですね
Woody from Toy Story. All of which are recruitable. Who wouldn't want Woody on his team? You can even sort of get Buzz Lightyear, but not quite Buzz Lightyear. But more on that later. Yar! We made it! Now we get to the Wellspring Desert. Wellspring Oasis, whatever. There will be a desert, I promise. This music kind of reminds me of Oil Ocean from Sonic the Hedgehog.
そうなんですよね。このゲーム現時点で奏者の登録、奏者、動画、記録動画の登録をしている方が1人しかいらっしゃらないので、
Giddy up!
And that was from
今走ればなんと1位になれるかもしれないし、2位になれるかもしれない。
This place has some of the best enemies in the game. The names are just solid. Look at that! Look at that snake. Don't
I
worry.
really dislike the sound effect of walking up.
Squish, squish. These fishermen from Pokemon.
だいぶ終盤なんです
That's what
か
they remind me
ね
of.。Oh, keep your magic carp to yourself, sir.
This calls for a celebration.
Why? You just hurt somebody. That's cold.
そうですね。日本一なら
I like to
も
think
う
that
す
they
ぐに
live
慣れ
in
てしまいますよ。
a government with universal health care, right? So it'll be sorted.
All right, so this right above this fisherman, there's this rock, and you
ビ
can
ータと
actually
か
kick that rock
3DS
into
だ
the
とちょ
riverbed.
っと
I used to
今
think it
も
was
難しい
very
かもですけど、
specific
なんと
until I
PS4、
recently they tried
PC
it
で
on a
も
different version on the
出て
earlier
るので、
version, and then I
こ
realized
ちら
I'm
でしたら
good
多
at
分
it. So I don't know how
環境
it was
悪く
done.
なかったです
I
よ
saw
ね、
it
確
on
かね。
the only other run of this game, which was done on the 1.0 version. We're gonna have to fight these snakes, but that's cool. We get to see their names.
All right.
But I'll figure it out one day. So these are the Maraca Cobras, or Maraca Cabra, like Chupacabra. I like it that way. Look at their eyes.
これはガラガラヘビライクのマラカスコブラ
Having a jolly
マラ
old
カコブラ
Yeah, we have many of those in Texas. Trust me.
Well done, team.
Did it look
マラカ
expensive?
コブラ結
Oh
構
yeah,
見た目
yeah.
も可愛く
More,
ていいで
more
す。
so in fact. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
If oh no, I wanted to get into a fight with that enemy.
お敵よけがうまい。
No, we'll fight some later. And there's the chef. We're actually supposed to have him, the baker rather. Right after you finish the honey bear thing, you can go collect the baker, but there's just no real point. Here we go. They got us. They got us. So this is my favorite enemy in the game. I'm pointing at the cactus. You can't see that.
The cactus.
The cactus. Cactus. Clever.
Well done, team.
Whoever did this is just ingenious.
はい、
Like,
こんにち
mad
は。
props
シ
to
チ
them.
ズンズ・オブ・ダー
All
ス
my money.
アー
Yeah,
ス
somebody was sitting at their house, I like to think.
副大統領と
Would be a
40 人
good
の市民
idea.
たちです。
A cat as a cactus,
日
right?
本でもね、発売
Right
され
past
て
the
る
baker in the middle
超
of the
有名
desert.
ゲームな
That's
の
the move. That's the move.
Yeah, even if you collect characters, they still appear on the map in places, even if they're in your party.
なるほど、1本しか持ってないから単数形のマラカ。
That was very cool.
はあ、
Maybe
But-
it's just their doppelganger.
They'll only
頭がいい。
appear there if, of course, they're not actually in your immediate,
We have to be more careful.
like combat party.
Oh, okay.
この猫
That's cool.
のサ
I
ボ
mean,
テン可愛いです
otherwise,
ね。
by the time you've collected all the characters, there would be like no NPCs left in the world. It would just be, it would be
キャ
devoid
ット
of
ク
life.
タス。猫の
There's
サボ
really
テンは
only
キャット
like
クタス
5
なん
or
ですね。
6 non-recruitable NPCs. But now we get to the casino. Oh, look at that guy. If
Very,
you,
very important.
if you talk to him, he
なんか
sort of
マラカ
sounds
スっ
like
て複数形だったんだって確かに私も思ったんですけど、
ま
基本的にあれですもんね、なんか2個で1つ
Yeah,
みたいな
Cusco
のがありますから。
Kronk.
No, 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 yes.
そういうことなんですよね。
and he was also in. I'm gonna have to hit.
なんかカードゲーム。
That
I
was
believe
dumb.
his name
I
is
had a free
Patrick
one.
Warburton.
That's
これはブラックジャックなの
So
か。
now we got to win 5 games of blackjack, and I just threw one, which is bad. Okay, we got a 20.
シャー
Let's
ク
stand.
シャークって何です
Come
か？
on, baby. Come on.
イカ様とか。
Not rigged at all.
Well
No.
done.
So this is the only other source of RNG, and if I can figure out how to do the rock clip into the riverbed, we wouldn't have to come to this place. What do you do? What do you do? Do you stay on 16, please? If we
もうディーラーがサメなのもなんか意味があるんですよね、きっ
hit
と
and
ね。
miss with chat. No. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that was the move. All intended.
Mash for Vic.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Oh man.
By the way, these guys are called card sharks. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 24. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's not
Take
bad.
it. That's one.
That's a win.
That's
so,
one.
So far, we're killing
How
it.
many cards he had.
Yeah, funny enough, we actually don't have casinos
え、
in
なんかめっちゃ
Texas.
苦戦してません？
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, no, it's the lore.
これ
is a
は
little
完
bit
全に運ゲーなんで
shaky,
しょう
but,
か？
You know, the Sharks are dealing blackjack right now, so you know it's not necessarily the most.
Okay, good. That's two.
トレーディ
well done.
ングカードゲームには
How
サ
many
メ
of these
トレ
do
っ
you
ていう
actually
言
need
葉
to
があるんですね。
Yeah, we should have been at three.
Not in a row, though.
No, not in a row. Just
Okay.
とス
cumulatively.
ペイン語も英語同様に複数形で S がつく
Yeah, sure, I
タ
guess.
コスも
Man,
タコ
come
の
on, blow
複
over
数
25.
形
Let's go.
勉強になるなあ。じゃあマラカスもやっぱマラカの巣なんですね。マラカが2個だから巣ってこと
Red,
です
black,
ね。
black, blue. I don't think so.
はあ。
This is my table.
でこのサメめっちゃ強いですけど。
Oh,
The host takes $100. I've never actually run out of
ブラック
money
ジャッ
here,
ク
but
っ
I
ていう
feel
の
like
は
these days I will.
親が
yeah. This is the chance.
親
Alright,
が
what? Three or four?
うーん
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either.
ブラックジャックっていうのはカジノなどで行われる
I appreciate the fingers from beyond the monitor.
定番のゲームで
Yeah, in your
ちょ
face.
っとやめよう。
Okay, so we're at four. One more. And then we can continue on with this hot mess. Let's go. Giddy up. No. No.
あ、そっか、親は絶対18以上じゃいけないっていう、そういえばありますね。
This is.
Eh,
And then he rolls a two.
ah,
No.
勝ちました
He
ね。
won't hit after 18 or 16 or whatever.
勝
No.
ったんですよ
It's
ね。
not brave enough.
Yeah, no, I think it's
21
he won't hit.
That was actually
を
close.
引いとけば、
Yeah, I'm
Okay
pretty
なん
happy
ですよ
with
ね。
RNG. I've had much worse. I haven't had too much better. It would have been even better if I hadn't missed the first one. It would have probably been a little bit better than average. You don't want to touch these guys because you will actually fight them.
で、
even
あ
though
と
they're-
22以上になるとバーストって言ってダメみたいな、そういうゲームですね。ちょっと詳しくはブラックジャック
Your city somewhere.
で検索すると例の医
Oh
療
yeah,
漫
no,
画
that's
が出
the
て
Texas Hammer. He's actually a
くる
lawyer.
検索
If you live in Texas, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
5回ブラックジャック
Alright,
勝つのが
so we'll
クエ
take
ス
a-
ト条
the
件だっ
funny
たん
thing
です
about
ね。ありが
the
とうござい
opposition
ます。
leader, who's now a businessman, he doesn't care about politics anymore. He will summon the same protesters from the beginning of the game, like the same weak protesters. All right, we're gonna hit him up with the bravado. Sorry, City Slicker. I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. You were sounding real good there. All right. So now that we beat him, he's all like, "All right, fine. I'll move my." Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. He will move the card sharks that are blocking the passage to the river, which if you're able to do the rock clip, you can just clip right behind those guys and everything's peachy keen. But that's fine. Here we are. Such it is. So now we can move on to the second final dungeon, third final dungeon. I don't know. It's a matter of perspective. I'm going around the wrong way because left is right and right is left. And here we go. So yeah, there's that rock that I wanted to skip through. Bye-bye, rock. Watch your cheeks. You don't want to get caught by a fishhook. Okay, good. Sometimes if you're just walking through there all willy-nilly, you'll encounter him. So remember that moonbox that flew away that we're totally banning? This is where it crash landed.
Oh.
サメ
Moonbucks
っていうのは基本的
Starbucks
に
Smash.
イカサマとか関係のあれ単語なんですね。
Nobody drinks coffee. Not anymore, because Palmer drank it all.
I'm actually
It's
starting to
on
sweat.
Anoni.
It's been a little bit.
Alright, so the interior of Moonbucks has changed just a little bit. One more, a couple more goofy snakes to fight. Some poor kitties. I feel bad for the kitties. 'cause
ス
they're
ペイン
not
語
snake
講座
and,
助かるな。ドンとタコスの2単語なんです。
defeat them, send them back home.
Ah.
Take away their water.
大丈夫かな。まあ多分結
That was a
構
vile sound.
レベルいつもその多めに上げてるっぽいので、
Tripoli, so.
あんまりエンカウントしては危なげはなさそうですね。
That came through the headphones, and that was unpleasant.
Oh, if you liked the first one. Oh, don't do pain train, please.
なんやったら
Yeah,
も
it's
う
called
なんか
pain train, that one
一
that
発
deals
と
damage.
かで倒せてますしね。
Oh, breaks my
あ
heart.
確かによく見たらもう 1時間20分なんですね。
Do 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 do.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he looks so happy.
今
Man, Nep Nep is just the hardest of carries.
He's brutal.
It's that swag.
Alright. So if you thought we were done with the robots, you were sadly mistaken.
ありがとうございます。調べたら、ネプネプくん、この一番右のマスコットですね。が敵を強くする代わりに経験値を増やせる能力もっぽいので、キャンプ場でレベリングをしていた。なるほど。ありがとうございます。下げてたゲージみたいなのはそういうことやったんですね。
Naturally.
Look at the face on the screen. If you look at the face on the screen,
なんか悪そうなロボットと戦いますが。
well, it changes when you first hit it, but then afterwards it changes with the attacks that it does. It's got 4 different attacks, and based on which one is on screen. But we'll never see those attacks because he's gone.
Well done. Good fight.
Bye-bye.
Good
Yeah,
fight.
right? So difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
まだですよね、多分。
Promise you, this game is not.
多分まだラスボスではないです。もうまだしばらくある。
difficulty, I would not have beat that boss, not even close. For the greater good. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the last dungeon, or the second last dungeon, or the third last dungeon.
そろそろ
Numbers are
今
arbitrary
ラストダンジョンみたいな単語
No
が
math.
おっしゃってたので、これがラストダンジョンか
Well, guess what? We're in space.
Ooh.
な。あそこに
Bet you didn't see that
It
coming.
all comes back to
ローカライズ
Stargazers.
版が出てるんでしたら
Right?
Truly, it was the aliens all along. There are no dolphins, though, sadly.
There's just not enough water here.
By the way, this is the longest cutscene in the game.
We do have coffee though.
Yeah.
ここがおそらくラストダンジョンだと思う。
And we're
Moonbus
gonna,
just can't keep up.
just for fun, we're gonna switch back to the brother for the end because I need my family with me for moral support, and we don't have any more Ogopogoing to do.
ちょっとマイクの入力感度切
No, I
ってみ
like
た
that
ので、
there's like
こ
just
れで
high
ちょっと
school
ダメ
kid
そう
in
な
a
ら、
mascot outfit that's just been like, yeah,
はい、
that's
申し訳ございません。ありがとうございま
And
す。
now he's in space.
入力感度の敷地を切ったので、まだちょっと何かあるようであれば教えていただければありがたいで
He's
す。
like, I'm in it for the coffee.
Yeah.
And then he ended up in space. He's like, I don't know.
Alright, so yeah.
ちょっと
basically
そのせいで
we
雑音が入ったら申し訳ない
and,
です。すいません。
that alien catches us, takes us to his leader, and his leader's like, "You go to jail." And then while we're in jail, for some reason, the barrier just dissolves and opens the door, and it's never really properly explained why. At least I can't
攻
remember. what it was,
略
so we're just
的なのが見当たら、
Yeah, but at least this game has
あるんでしょうけど。
walls, right? So we're
あ、
at least
本当ですか。ありがとう
tracking
ござい
more
ます。すいませんでした。
appropriate
Indeed.
Sometimes you get stuck in them as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was the thing. Ah, real monsters.
ありがとうございます。ちょっとじゃあ音の方を下げてみます。
Sorry, no, what? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We have one
これからかな。
donation from Wardog206 who says, "What's good?"
下げすぎとかあれば教えていただければありがたいです。
Is
見
that
た
all?
感じもこれラスボスじゃない。ごめんなさい。
Good enough, that's all it needs to
ラ
say.
ストダンジョン。
I mean, I don't think you'd want to say what's bad.
Indeed. So now
大
we're just
統
gonna,
領になり
turn on
た
to
い
these
彼なんですけ
teleporters
ど、
and whatnot, so
最
if
後
you
の
want
ラスボスは一体どんなやつなんでしょうか。
Sure thing. But
何なの
before
か
I
な。
do, we'd like to
ちょ
show
っ
some
とあ
love
る
to
よ
our
うに見
community
えるん
artist,
ですよね。
Carrie
ダン
Fry,
ジョ
who
ンは
designed
ラ
an
ストな
RPG
のか
Limit
な。
Break logo, and Mega Weasel, who is responsible for some of the emotes that you gain from subbing to the RPG Limit Break channel.
はい、
All
あ、
revenue
いいん
from
じゃない
subs
でしょ
and
うか。
ads
いただきまし
that
た。ありがとう
are
ございます
run。will help run future RPG Limit Break marathons. But fret not, 100% of all donations go straight to Nami.
Another victory for the VP.
Indeed, those emotes are beautiful. And the Limit Break logo is just solid.
Yeah, and I really like the sub badge. That's really neat. It's got like the Final Fantasy little menu hand, you know?
なんかあれですね。
I am too.
宇宙船の中とか
Alright,
な
so
ん
we
で
just
しょう
turned
か
off
ね、
the
これはね。
Got clipped. Hitboxes, please. We just turned off the
地上の
electrical barriers. Actually, that kind of helped get that guy out of our way, so no big deal.
All
基
intentional.
地なんかが移植されてるように見受けられますが、テラリウム的な感じなんでしょうか。
This don't feel right. No, this ain't right at all. Getting ahead of myself. So we want to go left, and then we want to go right.
うまいこと味方をこう巻き取って
Thank you.
敵を避けるの
Mighty
が
fine looking robot
難し
you got
そう
there,
です
by the way.
ね。
Thank you.
This is basically just his name? Plankton. It's like Plankton inside of a big robot. He's trying to get our secret recipe, but we're not gonna let him have it.
This is actually Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah. This game gives me very,
Oh, he caught me anyway.
you know, it's pop culture vibes, you know?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Kind of like Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. You know, it's just a little bit, it's more on the cartoon side of things. It's a nice aesthetic.
おそらくマップごとに敵の登場時の演出とかも異なってるのが細かいところで
Pulls.
いいですね。
Alright, let's go.
Now
あ
it、is
そろそろ
starting.
確かに。
Yes.
なんか、ふわふわ浮いてますけど、これは仕様なんでしょうか？
Alright, we're almost at the end. Get to the end of this alien ship. I don't know if it, oh, whoops.
これはバグなのか壁の中を歩い
The
てい
other
るのか。
hitbox they caught, like,
あ、でも、あ、違う。今なんかあれでしたね。ふわふわ浮いてましたね。大統領たちが。
maybe the game's bugging out.
副大統領たちが。
Let's see.
なので、
Can you-
そうい
There
う
we go. Look at that.
仕様みたいですね。
Stargazers and
Yeah, that's my bad.
it's over.
Oh, right.
あ、
This does
何
not
や
play
ら
out on
地
sound. That
球。
was the Earth, by the way. Looks great. Very blocky.
That's actually a geographic.
見えない足場
as well.
ではなく、無重力発生装置を、
It's
そうですね、
also
操作し
Yeah.
作動させたとか、多分副大統領
We're getting real
副大
controversial.
統領たちを浮かせるっていう感じみたいですね。
I mean, the super highlight world wraps around and that's round.
悪そうなエイリアンが
Alright, so,
Just lore.
That's all we
が
need to
悪
know.
者なんでしょうか。
so final boss time. But time is not after this boss. He's got his back. Wow, French fries just threw salt in that alien's face.
こいつがラスボスなのでしょうか。そろそろ
Slugs, they don't like that.
お時間も迫ってまいりましたけど。
Oh, he lives. It's not very often that the machine dies before he does. But we, you know, Mom grounded him, so
Yeah.
it's okay. he's done his evil ways trying to take over the
そう
earth.
ですね、壁に突っかかってはいたので、壁抜けとかそういうテクニック
Enjoy our
では
relaxation
ない
after
み
such
た
a
い
long
ですね。
journey of saving the planet.
さあさらっとボスを
First,
倒
we'll
し
talk about how
て
that all went down.
地球に戻ってきた。
And they're all just sort of waiting in our room.
Just-
Real like, hello, privacy, please.
It's like, oh look, you're awake.
I wasn't
急なレベルアップ。
at all.
I think the vice president needs some better security.
Yeah.
But once again, we hear a commotion going on outside, and the whole city is burning. No, these robots are.
周りが燃えてますけど。
I thought the aliens made the robots and we
Yeah,
stopped the
this
aliens.
track is a banger though.
Okay, so
あ、なんか
if you're good,
え、
you won't fight any robots. But if
なん
you're me,
か
we fight two robots.
襲われてるよね。
You notice they have the exact same look.
侵略されてますよね。
Mm.
But now, you
さ
know,
っき
they-
のエイリアンたちが諸悪の根源ではなかったっていうことでしょうか。
Those are actually not solid. Yeah, for the longest
そこ
time,
通れ
I
るん
thought
や。
those mounds were solid, and I used to like try and walk around them. Oh wait, that's not even right.
おー、危ない危ない。あ、行きましたね。
Try and walk around them, but it's oh look at these. Come here.
おー、こ
Oh
の
yeah, see if we
敵
had
を
tried to go at an angle there and not
お
do
ー、
it,
セーフセーフ。
got caught. So now we find out that
失礼しました。
it was actually the
うまい
second
なあ、
alien
敵
that
よ
was
け
the
が
boss.
本当に。
Entire time.
Right?
Oh, man.
Keep an eye on his teeth though; they're very sharp.
お、そろそろか
But
な。
yeah, he's just mad because he's been doing all the work.
そろそろ
He wants some recognition.
タイマーストッ
Like,
プの時間なんでしょうか。
coffee and whatnot, and yell at him and,
そう、
you know,
クレーター
make
ね
phone calls,
普通に
and everything.
障害物やと思ってたんですけど、普通に歩けるっていう、ちょっ
He
とびっ
wasn't
く
a
りし
real
ましたね。
citizen anyways.
No.
Oh.
But you can recruit him.
これがラスボスか。
Here's New Game Plus.
え、秘書
Um,
の人
okay,
秘書
so now we're just, it doesn't really matter what we use. Let's pummel him if we got some points. Look at that, we got points to pummel. Boom! You're grounded, Mr.
セクレタリー
Almost called him Mr. Vice
シ
President.
ュプリーム。
Down he goes. Well, look at that. Final boss, just like that.
え、
Boom.
弱。
And then let's go back to the whole Earthbound reference because now we gotta fight the real boss.
というのは、
Yeah.
マセイヌで、こいつが
And now
本
we
当
actually
の
get to fight with Cave
ラスボ
Johnson.
ス
Yeah.
All that donation
The-
so we could see his name right here. Boom,
Yeah.
Cave Johnson.
読めない
Well done, Cave
読めないうちに
Now, this
もう
is
倒
one
して
of
し
the
まっ
really
た。
cool things about collecting
なん
all
か
the
いや、もう一
characters
回あ
in
りま
this
すね。
game. When you do these
え、
fights,
あ、ほんまや、副大統領が戦ってる。
Paula, you see the mother and the brother pop out. For every character you collected, they
つい
get
に
added into the fight.
市民たちにこ
So, like
う
this
支持
one,
するだけだった
for example,
副
is
大
this
統領
one
自
that
身が
goes
戦う
They'll
時が
also
最
be
後
added
の
into the
最後っ
cutscene
ぽい
in
ところで
each
来るなんて。
round of this fight. This is the final fight too. Time will be coming up I will let you know when. There'll be a small cutscene after we defeat the misery machine. And yeah, we in there. We in there. We'll probably overestimate, but we in there.
No, our estimate is 132. I see it.
これはあれですかね、もしかしてマザー2の最後の祈るオマージュなんでしょうか。みんなからの力を合わせて副大統領頑張れ。
It's a better estimate than the Stargazers.
That's questionable.
今まで集めてきた支持者たちの力を
Yeah.
一つにして。
So now if we had the camp counselor, he would have appeared in this one, for example. But since we didn't really recruit anybody, it just looks like Cave Johnson.
みんなからの指示によって
Beat on. Well, just point his
熱い
finger.
レベルアップが
It's very intimidating. There's a voodoo man. Oh, we got the sea captain, so we'll actually see somebody pop out here.
We'll see him. Nice.
I see what you did there.
でこのゲームをレベルアップすることによって倒した。
I'm so sorry.
ついに
I don't know what's
諸
wrong
悪の
with you.
根源なのかわかんないけど倒したのかな。割れたけどまだあるのかな。
It's been a long
まだ
night.
まだいやそんなに弱くはなかった。しぶとかった。
So we got our fry guys, last one. And time.
Well done. Underestimate as well.
ついに諸悪の根源と思われる丸いのを倒して感動のグッドゲームでした。
I really urge you to play this game. It is an amazing
いや
game. You'll laugh until your stomach hurts because the
最後のねラスボス戦とかもマザー2ちょっとオマージュした感じで、このスタッフロールもちょっと確かそうなんですよね。みんなの祈りが副大統領に届いた瞬間でしたね。
The beach bum and the taxi driver.
I saw that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, take care, guys, and we'll see you when we see you. Ciao.
はい、というわけでちょっと待って
Well, thank
言い
you
に
for
くいんですよ
that
ねこのタイトル
very
申し訳ない。
entertaining
シチズンズ・オブ・アース戦い副大統領と40人の市民たちでした。
We'll be
はい、
transitioning into
ちょっと解説がいない中モデレーターがねちょっとなんかぐちゃぐちゃ喋ってしまってましたがお楽しみいただけたとら幸いです。はい、というわけでお疲れ様でした。次がねエレメンタルテイル放題がエレメンタルテイルジャックの大冒険大魔王の逆襲というゲームですね。RPG リミットブレイクの方で公開されているものではクエスト RPG ブライアンズジャーニーっていう風になっております。で、ここでちょっと待ってくださいね。はい、モデレーターの方とかの引き継ぎを行いたいと思いますので、ちょっと次のゲームが始まるまでの間、皆さんちょっと私の方はミュートの方させていただきます。皆様どうもお疲れ様でございました。ではちょっと一旦失礼します。